Tootin'.
Hey guys, welcome back. We just caught that.
I wonder if we got demonetized right away just for saying we tooted.
I just got done tooting.
I meant to say pooping, but whatever.
Hey, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And this is a live stream where men share their feelings, women take their clothes off, but only if they're of age and are doing it for art.
Yeah, and we discuss current politics and tomorrow's as well.
Yes.
And the FFA, Future Farmers of America. That's the most important issue here.
Don't forget 4-H.
Talk about that. Guys, you ever sign up for that in school?
No, because I had enough farm life in my actual life. I wanted no part.
No, I thought I had to sign up for it, but I didn't. I wound up signing up for a much more manly position called cosmetology.
Did you sign up for cosmetology?
Yeah, because I thought I thought it was cosmonology. Like I thought, like
I stupid idiot.
No, I swear to God, dude, it was one of the most awkward things ever because it was in middle school and they were like, it was like a career day thing, and they had all these different experts of different fields, and everybody was gathered in the gymnasium, and you had to pick something to sign up for. So I thought it meant cosmonology, like the study of stars and astronomy and shit. So I signed up for that. I was like, that'd be
cool. There was that 1 minute and 20 seconds. We lasted 1 minute and 20 seconds. We did so good.
What?
You cursed.
Oh well, I mean, it is. You know what? I've been watching prank videos where they literally go up and show their assholes to people and be pricks on camera, and they're monetized.
It's true.
So I don't understand how this even works anymore. Like it's obviously some kind of like we're being trolled by Ashton Kutcher.
I was gonna say it doesn't matter because we're gonna be doing trailer reactions tonight anyway, and one of them's from Universal, so it's not gonna be monetized tonight anyway. So we could try the no cursing for the first 3 minutes next time. Anyways,
well, either way, so I signed up for it. I thought it was the study of stars. And lo and behold, it was not. It was cosmetology, which is like hair and shit. If you're into that, whatever. I just wasn't interested in that day, and I was the only dude in the class. And maybe if I was trying to hit it, like if I was like, oh, there might be some single girls in here. It's a smart move. It really wasn't. Because back in the middle school, all the other guys were laughing and pointing their fingers. So it wasn't like a cool move. And the guy that was there was the dude that was the hairdresser was like, just come over here. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. You might love it. You might love it. Come on. And I was like, no, I don't want to. Because everyone was staring at me and I was sitting on the fucking bench. I didn't want to participate. And they're like, oh, don't be like that. You might listen. There's a lot of people that make a lot of money doing this. You might even work on a celebrity's hair one day.
Oh, me.
Fucking terrible. And then I wound up loving it. I was fabulous at it.
It's actually what Jay does.
I got to touch a girl's hair. At that point, it was a big deal because I'd never even touched a girl ever. So I was like, this is nice. I touched her hair. I smelled it. I was a little weird. I didn't care. I Biden sniffed it. I got down deep. I sucked in the Pert Plus, and then I walked away.
Oh man, yeah. By the way, don't ever do that, kids. If you're in high school, which I'm sure you're not. If you're watching, that was middle. They had cosmetology in middle school.
Yeah, it was 7th grade.
Jesus, that's wild. Like we just had like band and like smelling.
No, there was like it was a bunch. They had like law enforcement there, fire department there, nurse stuff, all that stuff. Yeah, and I thought it was. I was like, yeah, I live in a shitty fucking small ass town. There's no way they have astronauts that live around here. I should have been smarter about it.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. Though, if you're in a classroom and a girl sitting in front of you leans her head on your desk and she's like, "I'm just trying to go to sleep. Will you play with my hair?" And you're like, "Yeah," and then you literally, this happened to me. Turned around and there was a dude who went to our school who was literally the kid who like failed like 3 times. So he was a full grown ass adult. He was like 6'2" and was like huge. And he's fucking her boyfriend. It's her boyfriend.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. He's looking through there's a tiny square in the door, right? That's got the windows. And we're watching a movie. It was like retailing was a class. And I'm playing with this girl's hair. And I look around, his fucking head is in the window just fucking staring at me. And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get my ass kicked here in a minute.
It's like, hey, great day. You're practicing for your future mugshot. Good for you.
Dude, that was so awkward.
I know what you're talking about, dude. That guy was weird.
He kept punching me in the arm. And his friend's like, dude, stop. I was like, leave me alone.
That guy's weird. I remember who you're talking about. Yeah, and he had the voice of one of the. He kind of looked like a dude that would be like from the Fallout in The Hills Have Eyes. Like he would live in the hills, and he sounded like a dude that would live in the hills too. Like the way he talked, because it was like that. Anyway, but yeah, I remember that dude. Yeah, but yeah, just don't be weird about it. Just like do what normal people do and collect their hair and make like dolls out of it.
Yeah,
that's what you do. That's way less creepy and not like going to get you in trouble.
Put them in your 5-star. save them for later. That's what this fucking Ben said. I pulled their hair so that they mowed. That didn't work. That wasn't
sounds like
Pornhub fucked two people up.
Not we were at a Scarefest and one of our subscribers came up to with his girlfriend and said that Kane Hodder was like, let me pull her hair and I'll let you have the picture for free or something. It's like, it's kind of my thing. And he was like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. She was into it.
He was like, yeah, smack my bitch up, whatever you want.
I think that was what was his name? Oh, I won't say his name on here. I haven't seen him in a minute though.
Yeah, maybe. I think he said that he had a thing for blonde girls or something like that. So like, and he's like, I want to pull her hair. I'm like, oh, Mr. Still your girlfriend over there, huh?
Yeah, at that point it comes real quick from, man, it's so cool to meet this celebrity. You don't understand, they're actually a big deal. And then something like that happens, and you're like, fucking piece of shit. Like you no longer have like a high standard. I had a guy from the band Raw. Do you guys remember the band Raw? It's like R.A. Fucking terrible band. The only
sounds like a kid with a speech impediment, like fucking came up with it.
Rah.
I'm trying to say rah. No, like raw. He's trying to say raw, but he's just like raw.
Yeah, I think Raw was taken, obviously, but like band was Raw, RA, and the only reason that they were semi successful at the time was because they did a cover of that Bewitched song, but they did like a metal cover of it. I can't remember the song. You guys would know.
Say la vie, dee. I know that was
it was
a different band.
I can't remember what the song was, but anyways, they did like a metal cover of it. And the bass player, we're in the front row, and the bass player keeps like putting his crotch right in my girlfriend's face and like making like sex face at her and stuff. And it was obvious. I wasn't being a fucking psycho. He had fucking like, and I'm standing right there. So I flicked the dude off, and the guy in front of me goes, hey man, they're rock stars. If they want your girlfriend, you're supposed to let them have them. And I was like, that's fucking raw. Yeah. Come on, man, have some fucking standards. Yeah. Jesus Christ, this is a fucking opener.
It's like letting the band Kansas fuck your girlfriend. What?
We're here to see like fucking 3 Days Grace before they were even popular, and this is like the third opening band. Give me a fucking
or that's like that's the guy that did the saxophone in the Lost Boys. He's like, you should totally let her fuck your girl. He's famous.
No, that guy.
No, you should have switched seats with her, so your face was right in his crotch. Like, why are you stopping?
Yeah,
you should have been like, juicy, and just see what he did.
Action said, "Let the boy watch."
Let the boy watch.
Yeah, man, that shit sucked. I was just I was a tiny man, but I would have fought that guy. Probably would have kicked my ass. I don't know. I think he was like a bandana.
You know, I fought like my nightmares this when I woke up today, because you ever had those nightmares where you wake up and you feel like something's out to get you, like you can't shake it, like you feel all weird,
like a dude's mouth.
Yeah, it's like right going at your wiener. But no, yeah, it felt like something was going to pop up at any moment. Like it was either going to be my wife telling me to take out the fucking trash because I forgot about it, or it was going to be a debt collector. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it felt very uneasy in my house. I flipped on all the fucking lights, dude. I felt like I was in the movie Darkness Falls. I felt like I was going to be that dude in the garage with a duffel bag stuffing it full of fucking flashlights. I was scared as shit, dude, for like 2 hours. I don't know what it was. It was like that panicky feeling, like as I woke up and I couldn't shake it.
You don't remember the dream?
No, something was chasing me in it. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like my irresponsibility or my responsibility. I don't know. Something was really telling me, he's like, grow up. And I was like, fuck you, Dad.
It was evil Richard Simmons. That would be frightening. They should make that horror movie, by the way.
Yeah, imagine him in like clown makeup running after you. Say, work out. That
would be. I love Richard Simmons, but that would be really scary, actually, if you flip the switch on that one for sure. Yeah, Courtney, what's up, dude? First super chat of the night. He's got the Ravens over the Chiefs, the Niners over the Lions. Well, fuck you, pal. No, I'm just kidding.
That sounds like a pretty good line. I mean, that actually sounds like betting the line. Vegas would. Well, I don't know, because the Lions are good. So I don't know. I don't know what the split is in on the betting odds.
Like, if you put a gun to my head, I would actually agree with you that that's what's going to happen. But I'm hoping the Lions win. For sure, because like I just, dude, the last thing I want to see is the Chiefs. I'm so sick of the Chiefs.
I think I hate the Ravens and the Chiefs. So either one of them, I don't give a fuck. I really don't like either one of them. I probably prefer the Ravens over the Chiefs just because I don't like the Mahomes family and all that bullshit TikTok horse shit.
Yeah,
but I don't know. And the Niners, I mean, dude, the Niners have had their time to shine. I want to see somebody else have the crown for a little bit, okay? Can my man's get some food in his goddamn mouth?
Yeah, I think like 99% of the country is going to be rooting for the Lions over all four other teams, really. Like, unless you're a fan of that team. I think that's the thing. Cody Buchanan, thanks, buddy. Says, this is my 38th birthday tomorrow. Can I get a Mark It's Litterman? Wish me a happy birthday. Cody, what you want to do tomorrow is you want to go get some protein powder, all right? You want to go get some protein powder. You want to walk the streets. You want to find a lady. You want to maybe take her back to your place, do some cocaine. I don't know. What's your fucking birthday? All right, you do whatever you want to. You go head body. You're 38 years old. You're 38 years old. You need to wake up at 5 a.m. You need to get on a fucking treadmill. All right, outrun the wind on the treadmill.
Congratulations on making a whole 38-year-old Earth, Cody Buchanan. We hope you have a wonderful birthday. You have ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, and you enjoy it with family and friends. Maybe 2 more years from now, you might be depressed because you're going to be 40 years old, but don't worry about it. You have your whole life here. You enjoy your time, get drunk, but drink responsibly, like the poster says. Have a good birthday there, Cody Buchanan.
I'd love a piece of your ice cream cake. If you got any left, I'll come over and we can eat it together.
You know what? That still is like some of the best. I swear to God, there's nothing wrong with ice cream cake. Like I'm gonna be turning 40 for next month. I swear to God, if I got an ice cream cake, I was like, that's the greatest fucking thing of all time. But ice cream cake from Dairy Queen is like the best fucking cake ever. Like it really is.
Dude. It's the not only is it's the fake whipped frosting they have on the top. That's a fucking revelation. And then when you get down past the chocolate area, and then you get to the middle, and they got that gristly shit.
Yep,
that fucking weird gristly shit. Oh my God, it
sounds like a dude's butthole in jail.
It really is.
No, but it really is good though. Now Dairy Queen's ice cream is always good. I mean, I'm so old. Like I remember it was like $10. Like back in the '90s, you get like not like late '90s, mid '90s, you can get it for like $10 fucking.
Yeah,
it's like it's still $9.99
now.
Huh?
The cake, ice cream cake?
Yeah.
No way. It's like $30 now, I bet.
God, thanks, Obama. You fuck.
Yeah, and it's Michelle was in charge of the food. God damn it.
Shit. That's what happened. She wanted to make fucking everybody eat like goddamn vegetables and shit. Turn the ice cream cakes into vegetarian ice cream cakes.
Will McLeod. Hey, dude, that's a face I haven't seen in a while.
William McLeod clan.
Hey, it's good to see you, buddy. Missed your face too, you son of a bitch, dude. You like literally.
It kind of looks like what's his name from Saul?
Tobin Bell?
No.
Carrie Ells.
Carrie Ells. Is that Carrie Ells or Carrie Hughes? I never can say his name right.
That's a good question. How do you pronounce that?
I think it was Carrie Hughes, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, he kind of looks like him. He kind of looks like his brother or something.
I can totally see it, man. You're a handsome dude. You're a handsome dude. Anybody who looks like the princess's wife, what the fuck
was Princess Bride? What a sexy movie that was. He is hot in that, no doubt.
I do love that movie so much. Trucking, I love Carrie Ells too. Or Trucking Smart, what's up, man? He said, my super chat shall not be skipped this time. Dude, that's what happened. He gave us as soon as I saw your face, I was like, oh shit. It's like when you see Seabass in the fucking in the stall of a bathroom. I remembered we were reading his, and then we went off on a tangent. We're like, we'll be right back to your super chat, and then we never fucking went back.
Were we talking about misogynistic things? Because I'm wondering.
That's more than likely.
We have to listen, Trucking. We have to have at least 20 minutes set aside to talk about things like that. I'm sorry.
I hope you didn't crash your truck. I'll tell you what I'll do in honor of your Miss Super Chat. I will go outside and I'll put a banana in my own tailpipe and my wife's tailpipe. I'm going to put a banana in her tailpipe tonight.
He likes that frosted tip. Don't worry about it. He'll eat it after it's out of his asshole.
I'm not talking about her, but
good. I like chocolate.
Sorry about that, buddy. He says Garth Brooks still has it. Hey man, I fought for no banana, no tailpipe. Garth Brooks still has my family. I will not rest like a Jay. Also, just to fill characters, I went to Jay's high school. I realize now that in the $10.
What? Dollar Shave Club for men? What do you say? You went to my high school, then that means you went to Mike's high school because we graduated together. I know you?
I didn't get to walk.
I didn't either. Neither one of us. Well, I missed fucking practice, so they made me. What a bunch of bastards, dude! I missed you know how they have like 3 days of practice. It's like if you miss one day, you're gonna walk last, and they fucking did it. I missed one day, and my mom didn't even get to see me walk. She's like, "Where were you?" Because we all had an Applebee's, and she's like, "We were waiting, and you weren't there." And I'm like, "Mom, I was in the back. Did you see me with the other loser that missed fucking practice?"
You just didn't wait. You should have thrown it back.
There was nobody in our class like that. The letter started with a Z. And we went after them. They called every fucking letter in the alphabet. Then they said Jonathan Jones. Like nobody.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a dick move. But it's just like one final fucking high school dick move for it. I had to go to summer school for
Xylophone. Clarence Xylophone, come up to the front.
ZZ. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you meant there, but I hope that you get your Garth.
No, it's a joke. Didn't you hear who is the comedian that's going off with the Garth Brooks thing? Like he makes Garth Brooks mad as fuck. He finally blocked him. It's a comedian that trolls him.
Oh yeah, the fat dude.
I don't know if it's a fat dude. I don't know. It's a comedian.
That's what I meant.
No, I don't know who it is. It's not Bill Burr. It's not. He wouldn't. He doesn't.
No, it's
not. No, it's what's it? Tom Segura.
Yeah, one of the fat dudes.
No, he's not fat anymore.
He's reasonably fat.
Mm.
Oh, is he one of the ones that got like super fucking
He's
in
pretty.
shape?
I mean, he lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he's pretty ripped.
Well, he's
Not like
that
ripped,
for me.
ripped. He's not like that one dude that like got like goddamn insanely ripped for that Guardians of the Galaxy thing, or the not the Guardians of the Galaxy, but the Immortal. The holy shit, this movie sucks. It's over bloated budget. The one that
Oh,
just the Eternal.
yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy did get in really good shape. Good for him.
Mhm.
I want to eat animal crackers off of his abs.
Open your crack up and let me see, huh?
Nighttime. Thanks, buddy. I see that you're still making spaghetti with your face. Candyman
His
2.
hair looks like spaghetti. the best.
It's just your hair coming through the mask.
Yeah.
Candyman 2 1995 poster was banned for resembling O.J. Simpson. It's Candyman standing behind the white lady was released around the same time as because it's Candyman standing behind the white lady and was released around the same time as the murders. They edited Candyman's skin to resemble light skin. Ooh.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that goes back to show you guys, even before fucking Twitter and internet outrage, there was still like over the top outrage for stupid bullshit like that.
Yeah, this is okay. So
you have to look up probably Candyman 2 original poster and then put like OJ Simpson next to it.
I'm looking. I looked up.
I might superimposed OJ's face with it.
I looked up band. I'm not.
That's the poster I remember right there. Candyman 2 with the woman. Oh, right there. No, that's the first.
Oh, it's the Candyman 2 posters. My bad.
Yeah.
Candyman 2 posters.
Yeah, I remember that one. Evil calls when you. Yeah, I just remember the one with the lady with the bee on her mouth.
Is it not even on the internet now?
They might have. I mean, if it was scrapped completely, I don't know unless they type in band. Yeah, well, yeah, it should be on there. Or type in no. After that, type in OJ Simpson. Like that, those keywords, maybe that'll pull it up.
Enhance.
Nope.
Enhance.
I knew they were just gonna be jokes. Never mind. Yeah. If we weren't demonetized, either like pulling up OJ Simpson pictures on the internet is probably gonna do it.
Yeah, that's true. That's I think we were DOA, dead on arrival. Like,
well, I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Nicole.
No, I didn't know that.
That's wild, dude. Anytime that you go in to edit a black man's skin and make it a light tone.
What are you fucking China?
I don't
make it. No. Make it smaller. I don't want to see black man on poster. I don't want that. like they did
just
that.
Make it the hook.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking funny because how fucking like equal rights and all that shit Disney is, and yet they'll go to fucking China and let them take their poster and make sure that fucking Finn, his face is like this big on the poster. Black man scared Chinese people. Get it off.
Chase Limits, thanks, buddy. What's up, sexy motherfuckers? You're a sexy motherfucker.
Hey,
I can't even see your face. I just see a C and it stands for
lemon out of that lemonade.
Hawk is huge. My first time participating live. It seems like there's been a random revitalization of slasher movies recently. That's a big Scrabble word there. Lots of points. Do you prefer slasher thrillers or supernatural slashers? That's
very sexy. Thank you, Chase, for the good question. I would say, I mean, what scares me more is supernatural slashers, but I think overall, like, I mean, what do you mean, like supernatural slashers? Like, like Michael Myers?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit.
That's the way I read
but yeah, I would probably prefer those. I just think they're more fun. I loved Lights Out. I think that's one of that was an awesome supernatural thriller. Slasher thriller, they're fun. They can be fun, but I feel like they can get stagnant pretty quick. Terrifier at first was a slasher thriller, then it morphs into supernatural thriller. So I don't know, but I would probably prefer supernatural thriller overall.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the movie because, like, obviously you have Scream, which is my favy, but like it's like that's definitely a slasher thriller, not a supernatural one. But also, there's movies like in The Strangers when at the end of The Strangers Pray at Night, it seemed like he had gone full supernatural. I was like, that is the next logical step for you, dog. That's what I want to see. I kind of want to see so badly Potato Sack Head Man be supernatural in a follow up to that movie, which doesn't look like we're ever going to get. So it's hard to say, but I will say slasher thrillers because you can throw in those weird 90s erotica thrillers where there's like a fucking killer on the loose too. Or like serial killer movies.
Cast Shannon Tweed. It's going to be sexy. Don't worry about it. If it was in the 90s, just cast Shannon Tweed. She takes off her bra and panties and one like soft core scene. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that could happen.
I feel like that happened all the time in the 90s. You'd always have these soft core porn actresses doing like it was like a thriller movie, and there was like always a bad guy out, and then they would cut to like a really hot sex scene, and it would be called like Night Games.
Yeah,
and it would like show her and like she would be like in her lingerie, and the cover would just be like a leg, like her hot leg, like and then she's pulling up her thing, and then she's got a gun and like smoke's coming out of it, and there's a guy with binoculars looking.
Yeah,
I just described for you. I think that actually was a cover
Dude, that is 100%. Yeah, like Striking Distance with like Bruce Willis, like one of those movies, like just sexy thrillers. Like they don't make them like that anymore. If
Yeah.
they do, they suck ass. But they start probably Jennifer Lopez. But
That
like,
was like back in the day. That's what introduced you to like porn. Like when you didn't have the internet, you would watch that fucking softcore shit if you had HBO or especially Skinamax. Like that
yeah,
always you'd always see that shit late at night. Like not real sex. It would just be like 1 o'clock or midnight or 2 o'clock. You'd see some shit like that. I remember this one time, dude. Mom and dad got Cinemax, and I don't know if you were with me. You might have been, but we got like I was like 17 or 18, and I came home and we left the TV on. Oh, we'd gone to Walmart and we left the TV on, and it was on Skinemax. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we walked in, and these two chicks were going at it. Like
I remember this. Yeah,
and it was loud as fuck, dude. And mom was in the kitchen making coffee. And thank God she was hard of hearing, but they're like, oh yeah, fucking Angela, loving it like that. I was like, oh my God. And like there was 4 tits on the screen. I was like, oh my, because I didn't want to get canceled. So it's like, I had to go and turn it off really quick.
Yeah, I actually remember that. I really do.
I was like, who was watching this filth?
What is this? They would always come on like right in that sweet spot too, like because it wouldn't be too late at night because then you go into like Real Sex, Taxi Cab Confessions, all that stuff. But like the ranch or whatever the shit like that they would do. But like yeah, like between like 7 and 10, you would get a nice erotica thriller, not quite soft core all the way, but it would be like things are heating up, like we're really planning a long night of entertainment and butt sweat.
Well, HBO was like you could get some sexy stuff on there, but that was more educational sexual. Like people, believe it or not, Real Sex actually did like have some educational purposes to it. Even Taxi Cab Confessions would make you feel good because I'm not going to be like those people when I grow up, because you would see all sorts of weirdos that got in the car. But the Skinamax is where you'd go for to stroke the bacon like that. That's they would just put on like all sorts of dirty shit.
Yeah, but sometimes I just wanted something classier, and you turn it on and they're like
that Red Shoe Diaries with what's his name.
Yeah, like sometimes you didn't want something that was gonna make you feel gross afterwards. But like the Real Sex was like that, dude. It was gnarly because you would turn it on and like it could be something hot and like cool and be like, hey, check out these women who like to run around Central Park in the nude while eating like really, really melty yogurt. Popsicles. Yeah, or like ice cream. Or you turn it on and it's just like, hey, check out this chair that's like a super mechanicalized. That's got like 8 dildos going in this chick at the same time while her husband slaps her in the face. And and you're like, what? I don't. Like, that was too much for me.
It was interesting. I was like, those things exist in the world. Holy shit, that's crazy. I might get my fucking uncle that for his birthday. He loves that kind of stuff. Not, but no, yeah, but
watch these people do voodoo and fuck at the same time.
No, there was one. I remember one of those uncomfortable ones where it was like a sex. She was like a sex instructor or like therapist. I don't know what, like I guess a sex therapist, but she would get butt naked with the couple and get in bed with them and instruct them on how to. Dude, she was ugly as fuck.
Oh like,
she was like the wrong side of 50 and like looked like melted ice cream, and she'd get in the bed and like she would just like fold over and she'd be like, so what you gonna do? I do. The awkward moment was when the dude, like I don't think the dude knew it was gonna happen. So when she slid her milky ass into the bed and he was like, yeah. And then she was like, so come on, give me your hand. And she was pulling his arm like a mother trying to get her son to come into church. And he was like, no, I'm good. Nah. And then she's like, and then it would cut to her and she's like, so some couples are a little hesitant about letting us help them, but really all we're trying to do is bring them together sexually and spiritually. And I was like, bitch, they don't want you because you're ugly as fuck. He probably thought he was going to get his cherry popped on the threesome thing, and you slid your fucking melted ice cream ass in there. And he's like, God. I could smell the fucking garbage junk that you call a vagina getting in here with us.
They just don't make them that way anymore.
And the girl was like, she was all right looking, but she was like, I guess she was just trying to be respectful. So she was like laying there. I was like, bitch, you should have fucking Batman vanished you out of that bed immediately. I would have just sunk into the pillows and like I would have prayed that somehow the cover or the bed would open up and swallow me like in a Freddy Krueger movie. Like I would just go into the mattress at least.
That would be so bad. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's an impossible job. Like, I think that would be an impossible job to do successfully because like you're gonna fuck up one day. Like the guy's gonna be too into you, or the girl's gonna be offended, or like, and sometimes she gets in there and she's like, man, I want a piece of that dick. Like I'm having a bad day. I spilled coffee on myself, feeling unwanted. I feel fat. That's
like, you're like that. You're like Monk in 13 Ghosts when he spills the coffee after he trips. It's like, can we pick up our goddamn shit off the floor? Well,
a bad day again.
The weird thing is about threesomes, though, is like, they're all hot and sexy. They sound sexy as fuck. But I think that overall, the actual practice of doing threesomes for one, it might even be a sign of a broken marriage or a broken relationship because you have to do these extreme things to get your shit back in order or to maybe spice it up to that level. But two,
don't talk about my marriage that way.
It runs on what? When did you do it? I want pictures. But two, on top of that, is also there's too much risk involved because again, as a dude, you can't be giving too much attention to the other girl because if you do that, you know what's going to be happening at the end of the day. You know exactly where that fucking conversation said it. When she's drunk about 3 weeks later on vodka or whatever the fuck, you're going to be getting some goddamn stilettos thrown at your face. Why don't you go fuck my best friend? You were looking at her. You loved it when she sucked your dick. Like, it was like, all right, you know what? It wasn't even worth it at this point. The fucking hyena's been released from Snake Mountain and I'm fucked.
Well, you're leaving out one key ingredient there, and that's the fact that as far as negatives go, and that's the fact that you're not going to last long enough to enjoy that. Come on, let's be realistic.
And you could turn your girl gay. What if she really likes it and she just decides that you're not worth it anymore?
Yeah, and then there's a realization. It's like, well,
I really enjoy her.
Yeah, it's not so much that to be worth, but also it'd be like, well, that was fun for 30 seconds. Can we do it again in like 12 minutes?
Well, the reason why is because that movie Sex Monster, I don't know, it was actually pretty funny, but that was literally the basis of the movie. He has a threesome. His wife is like a conservative, like prude, and he finally talks her into having a threesome. It's supposed to be a comedy, but there's more drama in it than I thought. The drama tone was throughout, but he gets her to do it. She's really bashful and shy, and he winds up enjoying it. He loves it, and like any dude would, but he finishes just like you said. He finishes really quick, and then he's like, oh, you guys still going at it? Oh, and like he's like watching and enjoying, like watching them. And then after a while, like he's downstairs making fucking cereal, and he comes back up, and they're still going at it. Yeah, and he's just sitting there in the corner eating the cereal, and he finds out his wife is still in love with him, but now she's super attracted to girls and just inviting girls over all the time. So he really just fucked himself there.
Yeah. Is this a story, or is this a movie, or a personal story?
Well, if it was a personal story, I'd be fine with it because I don't give a shit. But I mean, it was like, but it's
you went out strong, dude. You went out the way.
Like, listen, I fought Darth Vader. I lost, but at least I had the courage to stand up to him.
So anyway, to answer your question, Chase, I think we're gonna go Slasher Thriller.
Thanks, Chase. Hey, we broke your cherry. That's what you get when you fucking super chat here. You're gonna get all sorts of crazy weird shit.
I've made the attempt a couple times, by the way, to facilitate that.
It's like you got to be Houdini magician on the vocals to even have it happen. Like like literally the perfect alignment of the planets have to happen for it to, and then there has to be certain drinks involved. There has to be certain scenarios,
just the right amount and the right time.
Everything, yeah. And then then you're still going to run the risk of being like, "What the fuck are you talking about, you goddamn pervert?" Like that's always a possibility too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have flown very close to the sun, but yeah, you'll get burnt.
Icarus. Remember Icarus?
You
the wings burnt up. Burnt. The gods gave us fire, not fire to fly to the sun.
You got to be careful out there in these streets. Nighttime says Google the Candyman. We did Nighttime. I appreciate it. I think you probably tweeted that tweet. You probably just chatted that beforehand. We couldn't find it. Rootin' Tootin' Texas Tootin' said, damn show broke down again, Jay. It's that goddamn fuel pump you installed.
Damn it, dude.
I told you no shine when you're working a trick. I got some steaks cooking though. Come get them. And Jerry Seinfeld is a god.
Well, no, that's your goddamn opinion, Rootin' Tootin'. I'm not going to go ahead and argue with you about it because I'm Christian folk and I ain't going to do that here on the internets. But I'm going to tell you what, you need to take that damn Chevy, take it back to Bill down there on the fucking road and say, listen, Bill, I ain't going to fuck around with you no more. Fix my goddamn truck, or you're not invited to the goddamn barbecue over there at 49th Street, you dumb shit. I don't know what you into. Jerry Seinfeld is nothing but a blue state goddamn cock-licking Biden supporter. Jesus Christ, Rootin' Tootin'.
Hey, man. Hey, Jay.
What?
You look good tonight, man. You look good tonight. I just want to say that. Your face looks thin.
Well, it's because, actually what happened was I shaved down my sideburns.
Oh, yeah. See? I knew it was something.
They were poofing out.
Yeah.
I was getting that Charles Dickens going.
Looks good, man. Looks good. I'm going to fuck later.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Wild Willie says, obviously some movies should not be remade, but give me your rebooted Terminator Big 3. I got Alan Ritchson as the T-800. I like it. Zendaya as Sarah. I like it. Mm-hmm. Ryan Gosling as Reese. I fucking love it.
That's great. I would take Ryan Gosling. Yeah, I know we dick lick all over him, dude, but I really would take Adrian Brody as Reese. I would take Adrian Brody as Reese. I just feel like he's got more of a dirty look about him, that he could actually be from the future and also smell like butt at the same time. Like he just looks like you know what I mean? Like he's a good looking guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying he feels like that. Zendaya as Sarah, I
Is
think
Zendaya? No, I'm getting
no, she's
there. I go again.
she's Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Holland.
yeah, yeah.
I
There
feel like
go.
she's just not. I feel like she's a great. She's not a great. She's a good actress, but she's still young. I don't think that she's got enough like experience points to really be that. I would.
She seems too tiny to me. She seems tiny.
Who would
Is
be
that weird?
No, the girl that played in the babysitter, the hot one.
Yeah. Samara Weaving.
Samara Weaving would be a great
Yes.
Sarah Connor.
That would be a
Samara
good one.
Weaving, and as far as T800, Alan Richardson, it's solid. Is that the guy that plays Reacher?
Yeah, big motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's also
Yeah.
a really nice guy. I don't know if Arnold was too, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would take Rich, and I don't have a better choice than that, to be honest with you. I think that's perfection. That guy's going to end up doing a lot of really cool stuff thanks to Reacher. But as Zendaya seems so small, like I would go with. I think Jay had a really good pick with that one. What about Nev Campbell?
She's too old.
Well, I mean, it depends on what if it's a remake, yeah.
Like if it's a reboot.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, did you see fucking what's her fucking name? What's Sarah Connor's name?
Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton in that movie. She was old as shit.
What, the
She had
first
that
one in
fuck-
'84?
Yeah,
no,
dude.
she really wasn't. Dude, it was something about in the '80s with the way they wore their hair and their makeup. They just made them look like older.
100%. By the way, that's the first naked woman I ever saw.
She was.
That perm and everything. Yeah, like the whole, like not a perm or whatever you call that. She just kind of looked like one of those
Oh
dogs
yeah,
that
yeah,
has
the
a big
perm.
coat.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She looked like she was in a Hall & Oates music video.
Yeah, dude. The funniest thing about that scene is when her and Reese have sex. They're just in there. And it's the fucking weirdest goddamn thing you've ever seen in your life. He's in there. This dude just came from the future. All right. He came here from the future. He's been around for like 2 days. He's wearing a homeless man's pants over his naked cock and butt.
Yeah.
All right. He stole a homeless man's pants, and he's been running from the Terminator. He's covered in gunpowder and sweaty ball sack. He's not washed. There's not been a shower. And he's putting together pipe bombs. And she's like, we should fuck now. And they're like, yeah, let's have hot, steamy, sensual sex. And like the kind where they like kissed for like 20, 30 minutes.
He probably smells like a Lowe's department store mixed with like a plumber's crack.
Yeah, dude, it's
like, because I'm not saying nothing wrong with plumbers, obviously. I'm just saying like the Lowe's department store comes in, like he was making pipe bombs and he's got like all the grease and shit on his hands, so he probably got that Lowe's department, like that Hardy man work, Home Depot music roll, #bless. But then also he probably smells like a plumber's asshole because he's sweaty and he's got a homeless man's pants on. I've not seen him shower once, and he's been running nonstop.
There's nothing wrong with saying that a plumber probably doesn't smell good after a long day's work. I think that you're correct.
Well, anybody, I mean, I would say anybody in the blue collar industry that works like shit, like not that works
actual
shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sanitation workers probably don't smell. Sanitarium workers probably didn't smell good either.
Yeah, no, I had this shitty landlord once, dude, and he called me. The toilet was stopped up. And like it was really fucked up. Like this was not a plunge will do it scenario. But this landlord was like the cheapest fucking old piece of shit that ever walked planet Earth. And he had this dude come over, definitely an ex-con, because that's all he hired. This dude comes over and he's like, all he has is a plunger. And I was like, this is not a fucking plumber. This is not fucking.
So was it fucking Mario?
Yeah, I don't know. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna call Roto-Rooter because I can't shit my toilet. You know, like he's like, no, I got a guy. The guy comes over, dude, smelled like just fucking. He smelled like he'd been just jerking off with baby diapers all day. And he comes in there, and I feel like this wasn't even his job. He was actually like, a bank teller, but he just, I don't know. He comes over, dude, and he plunges it so fucking hard, dude. There is fucking water going everywhere, and he's in there fighting with it, dude.
Yeah.
He was fucking slamming that fucking plunger down. Like, I mean, it was like the landlord told him, like, either you unplug it with the fucking plunger or I'm gonna kill your wife and kids. Yeah, that's just gonna happen.
She'll be like, Jesus Christ, boy, why did you eat a goddamn brick? It's really stuck in there.
Yeah, dude, he got it too. He got the fucker unstuck. And it was like a toy that like MJ had put in there or some shit like that. But like, dude, I'm telling you, shit water was fucking flying like the end times. Like God had just sent down the
rain of poop on
humanity. It was fucking, dude, it was wild. This guy was in there fucking fist fucking that toilet.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man, there is nothing better than getting a toilet unclogged. I don't know what it is, dude. I should have been a plumber. Dude, I swear to God, I got the magic gift. Every time I get in there, listen, I get in there, I feel that suck and I pop it. And it goes, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I feel like a man after that, dude. I want to go and have like a fucking Miller Lite and just sit down and fucking like watch NASCAR. I feel that good about myself when I do
You
that.
should just watch those like satisfying videos. I feel like you have a
No,
satisfaction
I've watched that.
kink.
No, I've watched that shit. It's not that good. I don't know. I know that some people like it and stuff. I'll just stick to ASMR and just jack off.
Have you tried a plunging one?
If hot ASMR plunging girl, that's really good. I'll just go to Pornhub and watch dirty ASMR where she looks like she's sucking your dick via POV.
Have you guys heard about the Taylor Swift AI thing that's going on?
No, but I heard about Taylor Swift's stalker that got arrested.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
5 times? I was like, when did you guys think a warning was going to happen? Like, when was the red flags going off for you? Was it the second or the third? It's like, yeah, he tried to. I don't know. Like, I think with him breaking into her house, that was a big one.
That guy just wants a warm bed and a free meal or whichever.
Yeah. He just wants to be. He probably just wants her to just sing to him. He probably doesn't want to hurt her.
No, he definitely
shake it up,
tie her up, and fuck her to death. No chance. Did you say shake it up?
Yeah, didn't she sing that song?
No. Oh. Shake it off.
Oh,
shake it up.
I don't list that kooky ass shit from you new kids.
Hey, I don't listen. Wrong with Taylor
I feel like remember that in The Rock where Candyman. What was the guy's name that played Candyman?
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd was like, I don't listen to that soft shit. Because Nicolas Cage is like, you know the Beatles, or no, you know Elton John, the Rocket Band. He goes, I don't listen to that soft shit. It's like, the only reason why I'm asking because it's you. You're the Rocket Man.
That's right. That's fucking awesome. No, someone made like I only saw the ones that were censored. I looked for a little while to try to find them for
research.
Yeah, because I wanted to see what everybody was talking about and understand that.
You sound like Mitch McConnell struggling through a speech right now.
No,
you stroked it out. I knew it.
Couldn't find him. No, someone made a bunch of like she was like in these AI photos they made. She's like in the stands. Fucking fans. She's getting fucking Kansas City Chiefs locker room.
I did see that. I didn't see the AI pictures, but I saw somebody that commented on the dangers of the AI putting the faces of celebrities on like porn models or Pornhub or whatever. I don't know.
Very realistic from what I saw.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, what are you going to do about it? Like, it's everywhere. Like, they can't stop it.
It's rough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's rough. There's no fucking search system to where you can easily access these things and destroy them.
Google. Search system.
No, they did a good job, and they're actively like Congress or some shit came out and we're like, they did this to Taylor. This needs to be stopped. Like it's a big fucking deal all of a sudden.
Yeah, well,
it's like, hey, maybe we could get Taylor to be homeless for a day, and maybe they'll solve homelessness. They're like, and that's like, hey, Taylor's not.
Or maybe you should look at the NSA stealing fucking American citizens' goddamn data that they buy from third parties and using it to spy on you. I think that's a little bit more important than fucking Taylor Swift, like getting butt fucked by some dude on the internet.
Why don't we make Taylor demand they stop the war in Israel?
Huh? I think she could do it. I think she could descend down in angelic light because obviously she has wings that sprout up from her back. And she could sing a song that would unite the world, and Israel and Palestine would become best friends. And then she could go to Ukraine and bring them together, and they could all have tea. And then just put her up as the next goddess of the earth. She
has the power. It's time to speak out. I'm kidding, by the way, but obviously
go to your football games, Taylor, and shut up.
Adrian Yaparo says, "Mary fuck kill."
Oh, dude, Adrian's got some good ones. He's got good ones, dude.
Topanga from Boy Meets World. Ooh. Kimberly from the Power Rangers.
Amy Jo Johnson, we like.
Kelly from Married with Children.
Christine Applegate, okay. Mm-hmm.
For me, he says, Kelly gets killed. The other two could be wife and side chick.
Dude, that's not the way it works, Adrian, but I like the way you try to switch it up on us. Like, he just like...
He couldn't choose his own question.
No. Like, I know, but he like custom made it, though, at the end. He was like, but it won't be my side chick. I'm not going to fuck her, just leave her. She'll be around.
Yeah, it's only... I feel like when you do the Marry, Fuck, Kill, it's a one fuck thing. Like, it's only a one fuck thing. You can't keep
Here's the thing. All right, Adrian, I'm going to marry 1,000%. I'm going to marry Kelly. Not Kelly. I'm sorry. Kimberly from the Power Rangers, Amy Jo Johnson. Okay. She's obviously a superhero. She's got like a lot of connections that I could use. Zordon is obviously a super powerful face. head thing that, you know, who knows? I mean, could help us out financially. Topanga's hot as fuck. You're gonna fuck her, and then as Kelly, I mean, I don't want to deal with the family drama that comes with being, you know, married to her or fucking her. I just don't. So I'm probably gonna kill Kelly too.
You're almost right. You're almost right in your answer.
I'm always right.
I'm killing Topanga. I was never a Topanga dude. Never understood it.
She is like all into Corey though. So that's true.
Yeah.
That's why you fuck her. You don't marry her.
That's fair. But I feel like she would be terrible in bed too. Like I'm talking about the character, not the actress. Like the character seems like she would.
Yeah, I know. Really... Yeah. And by the way, we're talking about adult Topanga.
Yeah. Hang on one sec. Give me 1 sec before I can finish.
There's a lot of these weirdos out here like, oh my God, listen to what they're talking about. No.
The kid popped around the corner for a second there. She's gone. It's okay, guys. Game on. Game on.
Game on.
I'm gonna go.
Game off. Game off.
But she would be. I feel like she would just be terrible. She would be like that girl they make fun of in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where she just lays there and goes, I just can't.
She looks a little sultry. She's a little sultry. She'd probably be down for candles and some like candles, like candles and scented candles. Son.
Maybe the Starbucks sampler featuring Shantae.
Shantae, what?
From phone.
You've been listening to that little Nas demonic music. Keep your goddamn thoughts to yourself.
Goddamn blood in his shoes.
Disgusting fuck. No, he
horses in the back.
He had a new one. I was like, you know, you guys give him attention. If you guys give him attention, he's gonna keep being relevant.
Yeah, most music today sucks. I saw that fucking Tom McDonald guy did a fucking rap song with who's that?
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah,
I think so. Facts don't care about your feelings, which is true. That's a true statement. But I didn't.
It took Jay a nanosecond to start agreeing with it. It didn't even run through your brain from ear to ear.
I didn't watch.
It's true. Yeah, I said the statement.
What's your heroes, Mike? What about your heroes?
If you tell me Ben Shapiro's your hero, I will fucking come over there and I will take you to therapy.
He is my hero.
By therapy,
I think he says what's on his mind. I think he's a true American Christian. He's actually a Jew. But either way, no, I didn't watch the music video. I knew he did one though.
Oh God, it's fucking it's the dumbest shit.
It's no different than any other fucking weirdo that does like rock the vote shit and try to be like cool with the youth. I mean, it's like it's
grifting. It's fucking grifting. Anyway, let's not do it. Let's not get into it. I'm just saying it was fucking just on musically, it's fucking awful.
Ben Shapiro will be on the show next week, so Mike can have a full discussion about his desire to hate him.
Yeah, I'll be like, Ben, I don't understand why you're dividing the country to
oh my God.
Cups.
No, I saw the thumbnail on YouTube. I didn't care about watching it though. The guy looks like a criminal. I didn't even know who that guy was.
He does look like a girl.
No, I didn't know who it was. I thought it was fucking Puck from the Real World.
It looks like.
I swear to God, I didn't know who he was.
If that sad part is, the guy would actually probably be a pretty decent rapper if he could get his head out.
I literally didn't know. The only white rapper I know is Eminem and Vanilla Ice.
He's fucking politically obsessed, so it's goddamn garbage juice. But anyways, what we're talking about is whether you would
Topanga. You said Topanga would be bad in bed.
Yeah, Kimberly is who I would go with. I would marry Kimberly. You're absolutely correct in that statement because she can protect you in a home invasion and she can play guitar. So I'm definitely going with Kimberly, and as long as Tom, that shouldn't make that joke. I was just gonna make a really terrible joke.
I avoided it. I stepped around that shit like it was a fucking live bomb. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
The Green Ranger is no longer with us, so I don't have to worry about him breaking up my marriage. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. But I would fuck Kelly for. You don't have to answer why that.
Yeah, but dude, I feel like Kelly would give you diseases. She's been definitely around the block 100 goddamn times. She fucked everything that moved at one point.
Yeah, but if you got to go over her house and meet Al,
Topanga's at least pure. Even she might be bad in bed, but she's not been fucking like the goddamn greasy rocker down the road.
She's like Sarah Michelle Gellar in Cruel Intentions. She's in the bathroom doing coke out of her necklace. She's banging her own stepbrother.
Right. You can't get.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on with Topanga.
But coke's not going to get on your dick and like be on you for the next 6 months, unless you have creams and salves.
That sounds fun. Actually, put some coke.
Hey, my dick's gotten green and it almost might fall off. What should I do?
I got coke.
Don't be a pussy. Don't just be a man. Let it fall off.
Got peanut butter on my penis. Hey, great question, Adrian. Lee the Machine Powers, you son
Hey, Lee.
Thanks so much, dude.
Hey, man, what an awesome dude you are. Thank you, dude.
We're not worthy. Thank you,
amazing.
Man.
Amazing.
Hey, sexy fellas, happy Friday. Adult beverages on me. Oh, all shit. Right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's like when you go to Starbucks and they're like, the car in front of you pay for your food. I'm like, I'm not fucking poor, right?
No, I don't do that. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, you may suck you now or like later. I need it. I'll take it. I
We
won't do
had
gift cards, but I'll do that.
we yeah, we had a new wing place, and the owner like comped our beers, and the guy's like, someone paid for your beers, I don't know who, and we were like, it was definitely the owner who was just talking to us. But anyways, I don't know why. What's your thoughts on Alien Romulus coming out on August 16th, 2024? Will it do better than the Alien Covenant?
I don't know. I mean, listen, we had a discussion about Alien Covenant. I actually enjoyed Alien Covenant. I just got done watching Prometheus and Covenant back to back because I was on this whole Alien kick. Obviously, Prometheus and Covenant aren't even in the same ballpark as the original Alien or Aliens. But it wasn't bad. I liked it in Covenant. At least it got to where we were. Like, yeah, you could call it corny and cheesy. And I know a lot of people fucking shit on the movie, and I understand why. But at the end of the day, at least they had the fucking aliens in it, and they weren't trying to do this whole mega like over the top, like philosophical shit, which I understand that's like part of the charm of the movies, like understanding where we came from in a way. But I just wanted to get to the action shit. I mean, at least we got there with Alien Covenant. Will it be better than Covenant? Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, like a blind lady doing a layup at an NBA All-Star game will do better than Covenant. Like Covenant,
you, dude, I ADD'd out hard for a fucking second, and I was thinking about something in my brain. And when I came back, you were like, "It's like a blind lady it's like a blind lady in the WNBA trying to make a layup," and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I mean, you came in on the right point. That's fine. But no, yeah, but I feel like Covenant itself is not a great. Obviously, it's not a great movie. It's better than Alien 3, that shit show. It's better than the worst one is Alien Resurrection. That's one of the worst travesties that ever happened to the Alien franchise. But again, Romulus coming out, I think it's going to do way better. The thing that they got to do is they got to get away from this. Like I don't know what it is, dude. Like I feel like he's the director. What's his name? Ridley Scott. He's like he's hyper focused on these philosophical overarching stories and things like that. And I understand, like, again, I get it. And that works in a lot of his movies. But if you look at what James Cameron did with Aliens, he didn't really go into like, why are we we're worse than you know what I mean? Like he just showed like some cool ass action sets. He had some memorable characters and he had great dialogue. That's all they got to do. And Romulus will be a fucking hit. So I hope that they do that. If they do that, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I really do. I think this movie is gonna fucking rip ballsack, and I mean that in a good way. I mean that in the positive side.
I know which one you meant.
Yeah, I made it kind of confusing. Did I think it's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. Fede Alvarez directing this, not just producing it, but fucking directing it. Dude, that tells me all I really need to know. Because like he only does, and I mean this in a good way, because there's enough nuance there, so I'm not like being like people who say that the guy who made Terrifier can only make Terrifier movies, but he only really makes one kind of movie, and those are holy shit package movies. Whether it's the story and the surprise, or it's the gore, or it's the horror, he is gonna fucking Alien Romulus. I think is gonna be in our fucking face. I think it's gonna be simple as fuck, like you said, not in the James Cameron sense of like fun, but I think in the simple scaled back horror sense, it's gonna be. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be better than Covenant, because Covenant tried to do that a little bit. Covenant was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to horror Alien, but then also, to me, it was just it was a poor man's Alien, and it was a poor man's Prometheus. Like I don't think it ever did.
Is it? I just liked it. I liked it for I liked it because it was hyper focused on action, and you actually got to see an alien. So
I did like it a lot.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about Alien Covenant is like the great value brand syrup that you get when you have no money, and then Romulus coming out should be back to Mrs. Buttersworth. It's like, oh, we finally got like some money in the bank account. That's what it should be. And I'll settle for. I mean, great value brand syrup is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. It'll work.
I will fucking watch the shit out of Covenant, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the fact. Ridley Scott said he watched the movie, and he didn't say this to promote the movie. He told Fede Alvarez this in person. He said he watched it, and he said it was fucking great. And Ridley Scott doesn't lie. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't lie about shit like that.
He's pretty blunt. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna be blunt. Right. I gotta go pee out of my blunt wiener.
I wish I could smoke your dick like a blunt. Oh no, fine then. I'll take the ass. No, seriously though, I'm fucking pumped for that movie. I don't know much about it. Like there's not a lot to know about it, but I think it's gonna fucking rip, dude. I think it's gonna be awesome as shit. Night's Time says, Loomis, do you like Say Gex? Thought you'd get me on that one, didn't you, motherfucker? I bet Jay falls for it. And the only reason I know Jay will fall for it is because when I read that a second ago, I definitely said gay sex in my head. And I was like, yeah, I do. I mean, I was like, wait, that doesn't say what I thought it did. So I don't say Gex, but I do love gay sex for people who enjoy it. all across the country, whatever fills their hearts up. Not me, personally, all the time. Sometimes it's not always gay, but or it's never. Colton says, I don't know about y'all, but that Roadhouse trailer looks dookie shits. Dude, I haven't watched it yet. I fucking love Jake Gyllenhaal and I fucking love Roadhouse. And if you ask me, you know who I don't like though, dude? What I'm not pumped about is fucking Conor McGregor. We're going to watch the trailer after this pee-pee break, actually. We're going to watch that trailer live with you guys. So we'll see together how we feel about it. I don't love Conor McGregor being in it because I just don't think that guy's a good human being. The information on that's there. Separate art from the artist, but is he really an artist? He's playing himself in a fucking movie, so it's kind of a little more difficult. But I do love Jake Gyllenhaal, man, and I love fighting movies, and I love what Roadhouse is all about. And I thought the poster was great. The poster made it seem like it was going to be kind of like it knew what it was doing. Like we're going to have some fucking fun with this, you know? But I just hope they don't try to make it too comedic because Roadhouse, it's funny, but I don't think it's really ever trying to be. I think it's funny because it's special and it's fucking one of a kind, you know? So I hope they actually make it semi-serious. Love you, Colton. Dwayne Johnson, Jesus fucking Christ, that's haunting. Thoughts on the Vinnie Mac allegations? Apparently he named dildos after wrestlers. He named his dildos after wrestlers. Named his dildos after wrestlers. Hey, can someone point me to like the extra version of the Vince McMahon story? Because I've seen people talking about it. Like I saw Cleveland Steamer street trending and a bunch of shit. All I know is that allegedly Vince McMahon basically hired a girl into the WWE in some fashion as long as she fucked him. And then he started letting other people fuck her. And then he started promising her to popular wrestlers, which, yeah, that's what you call sex trafficking. So that's really bad. That's really, really bad from Vince McMahon. And especially with that mustache that he wears, because that is a sex trafficking mustache if I've ever seen a sex trafficking mustache. I really hope it's not true, you know, because Vince McMahon has provided some entertaining fucking times over the years and some crazy performances. And the guy's just an interesting dude. But fuck, if that's true, not a good person. Not a good person at all. But hey, Jerry Jones still owns the Cowboys. And I'm pretty sure that he paid off like 12 kids. And I don't even know the actual story behind that. So I'll just say allegedly and move on. Yeah, dude. But yeah, is there like more to that? Because I would like to know. I hear some crazy shit's going on with that. Austin, is it socially acceptable to use the term gazangas? That just naturally came out of my mouth like that. I don't think you could read that, you know? Like I was like, Gonzaga, the basketball team? Am I in danger of cancellation? If not, everyone should use it. It depends on how you use it, Austin. Gazangas. Could anybody ever get mad at you if you just walk up and you say it like that? You're like, those are some beautiful gazangas. Yes, they can. And they will strike you. And you will be fired from your job. So don't. But yeah, I think gazangas is it should be more socially acceptable, and I think we should all start using it as the main term because it's way more fun. I like it a lot. That's from fucking Encino Man, right? It's like Zangas. Fuck. I think that's what it's from. I could be wrong. Someone tell me, am I fucking wrong on that? What's that from? Because I'm 90% sure it's from Encino Man, which is a fucking hilarious scene. Or did he say something else? Shit, fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, just be careful, Austin, out there in the streets. It's like asking women how far along they are. Just don't. That could be a 6-pack a night stomach she's walking around with. Don't risk it. Just don't say anything about the baby. All right? Just don't risk it. Don't do that to yourself. Truck Inspired said, I wish I wasn't hammered every time I got on here. Hey, I hope you're not fucking driving tonight, pal. But I'm shooting my first short film next month. Be on the look for a shitty short film. Hey, at least you're fucking honest, dude. That's why that was so fucking funny, is at least you're honest. Because so many people are like, no, seriously, it's going to change short films. People are going to watch this short film that I made for $79.95 and borrowed my dad's flashlight to make. And it's going to fucking change their lives. I'm the next Kevin Smith. Just fucking wait. It's like, what's it about? Like, hear me out. It's a Michael Myers fan film. Fucking, I've never seen that. I'm not saying that everybody does fan films, but like that's usually, you know, I've heard that before. Like, seriously, I'm the next fucking Carpenter. Just wait and see. It's like, what's the story? It's like I'm gonna remake Halloween. But it's only the first 7 minutes. And my sister's playing my dad. Yeah, so I'm making my first short film. Be on the look for a shitty short film. We're never fucking bored of those, dude. Those, if fucking shitty short films were food, hunger would be over with. I could probably see that. Kyle said Jay favorite candy? Sleeping bag with a chocolate person inside of it? That didn't sound okay. Forget I said that. Delete that from the record, Your Honor. I think he said Jay favorite candy bar. Mike Alkaline Trio review, dude. I am loving it so far. I am. It's way more reserved than I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to be, but I'm really loving it. Every single. I think it's one of those albums where the best songs really are the singles. I've only listened to it 2 or 3 times through to really like get a handle on it. The songs are like deeper. I feel like they're not a lot of like trying to write a hit song. There are a lot of deep cut songs. But I'm loving the vibe of it. I'm loving the vibe of Break, the new music video that just came out. Their whole aesthetic they have going on right now, everything they're doing. I'm really fucking enjoying it, man. I love Alkaline Trio so much. I'm seeing them in March again, and I can't fucking wait. A little bit more Dan would be nice on the album, though, for sure. But ask me again later, for sure, after I've listened to it more. Jay, what do you think that says down there? It says Jay favorite
candy bar.
That's what I thought, too. Or maybe a sleeping bag with a Hershey bar inside of it.
Speaking of candy bars, I was going to say, so I don't know how long I was, dude. I literally had the most fucking explosive shit I've ever had.
Just now?
Like just now, dude.
Oh, I didn't. Wow, yeah, that's impressive.
It just came out of nowhere. I was peeing, and then I felt like a fart coming, and then and then it was like, and then you know, hey, your body reacts. It was like it wasn't a fart. Like there was something wet and gooey on the inside of that fart. And then I was like, I immediately pulled my pants down and started going to town, dude. It felt like the flex capacitor operated in my butthole, and it was like, yeah, dude. I literally, it was like Dumb and Dumber, like when Jeff.
No, you were already sitting down, weren't you?
Yeah, I was always sitting down. That's what I do. But I like literally, it was like explosive as fuck, dude. Like it just came out running like water. And I was like, I didn't have my phone with me because I wish I don't have Twitter in there. Like, I was going to take pictures like this is what happened when you're doing a live stream. You have explosive shit. I was going to go like, dude, it was fucking bad, dude. I was like, oh my God. Cause it was just like my stomach was cramping and it was just like, it was like when this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. That was awful. But anyway, favorite candy. No, dude, I literally, it was like, I'm glad I didn't trust that fart. I'm glad I didn't because that would have exploded everywhere in my undies.
That would have been awesome if that happened live, though.
Well, yeah, that's why I chose to go to the bathroom and like try to fart then. But then I'm glad I tested that. But anyway, as far as
save it for the Patreon.
Favorite candy bar. Actually, I would just say I don't know. I guess Payday is good. I love Paydays.
Oh wait. As soon as you said Payday, I was like, oh shit,
dude. It was. Here we go again. It was so fucking bad, dude. My ass, like it's like I feel like, you know, like you get that Bernie sensation, like right after you do like a hot one, like that's like in there.
How dare you come back to the stream guns hot?
I know, dude. Like the smoke is still rising out of the pants. I thought I'd been gone a lot longer because I didn't have my phone with me.
No, it was fine.
Okay, because I was like, I've been gone for like 25 minutes. Because you know, you get in that mode, like it just felt so fucking good to come out, and then I was just like it must feel like how women birth the laughter of the world when they have birth, when they have children.
That's why they enjoy it so much.
Oh god, yeah, I felt like that. I was in bliss, dude. I was in euphoria.
And you think stuff feels good coming out of your butt? You should try putting stuff in it.
I love it. It's the best. Well, that's the best feeling, except when it has to come back out.
I wish it could stay forever. Nighttime has something for Loomis.
No, is it? Do you like gay or sex? Say gex? Gay sex?
Yeah. It's funny because you didn't say either.
I don't like gay sex, but obviously you don't like the English dictionary. You don't like I mean, what are you, goddamn dyslexic? Shut up! You get a goddamn book. Get some help. Holy shit.
Oh shit! Hey, by the way, is Gazongas, like when you say Gazongas, is that from Encino Man?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Gazongas. He's talking about our
titties. We're at 8:29 with Mike Patton.
All right, 8.
Michael, we were talking. To be fair, and I appreciate what you're saying there for you, and I'm happy for you that you've experienced so many. I do want to clarify. Just I don't want to get any hopes up. We were talking about female threesomes. I don't. Do not show up at my house again. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Oh yeah. Is that what? Okay, you left out Michael. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
got that
That's
one.
where
Okay,
we're at
all right.
now. I'll be right back.
So yeah. Okay, so after Michael, okay, it says Kyle says, thank you, man. It says, when life gives you lemons, just say F the lemons and bail. Yeah, that's true. If it's a bad situation, just get the fuck out of it. It's a bad investment. I'm sorry you can't go. Yeah, it's true. You could say that. I mean, it's a lot of work to make those lemons into lemonade. And if it's just a bad situation, you're like, man, I'm just going to piece out of this one. No thanks. Like if you're dating a girl and she's like, I got a lot of problems at home. And so I was like, no, I'm good. Thanks. So really appreciate that Tinder date. Yeah, just sometimes it's a bad situation and you got to leave it. Andrew Moore says, thank you, man. Loomis, I need your help. Please tell my wife to let me play video games all weekend. Love your fucking faces. Listen, Andrew Moore's wife. He works. He goes to work every day. He doesn't want to, but he does. He pays the bills. He comes home. He wants to relax a little bit. He lets you watch your goddamn Wheel of Fortune shows, daytime Emmy award-winning shows, whatever you want. The soap opera shit, okay? Days of Our Lives gone by. That's the world turns. He wants to sit down and play a couple of video games. Let him play the video game. What's the big deal? Not going to hurt you. He will still perform like a sexual cheater, in which I'm sure he's capable of. I'm kidding. I don't know him. But either way, he better. But let him play the goddamn video game. Thank you, Andrew. And by the way, don't play video games. Go out and do something else. Go get a second job. Make more money. Thank you. Thanks, Andrew. Kyle says, thank you, man. Amber Turd seen in Spain living broke. I heard about that. Yeah, she's definitely on the outs. She's not doing well. I mean, and then, and also Aquaman 2, it's already available for, you can buy it, which I'm not going to. You can buy on Amazon right now for like $22. I'll wait till that shit comes free on HBO and then I might watch it. But yeah, Amber Turd she's worth less than a turd at this point. She is definitely living it's a hard knock life for sure. But does she deserve it? Absolutely. I don't know her, but for sure. Fuck that bitch. And I wasn't even a huge Johnny Depp fan. But when I watched that, damn, what a fucking cunt. Child of the Corn, thank you, sir. Says, what's good, fellas? Do you think superhero films should take a tonal shift with introducing more facets of horror and seriousness to be successful? Do you think it's a good question? Do you think superhero films should take a tonal shift? I think so. I think 100% that's what should happen. I think just everyone's tired of the same ingredient, the same recipe that we've gotten from every single superhero movie that's come from Marvel, Disney. I mean, it's literally the same plot, the same formula, the same everything, and it's gotten boring. It's gotten stale. So yeah, mix it up a little bit. If you look at like a Todd McFarlane Spawn movie, for example, like if it's allowed to be what it should be, a very supernatural horror themed movie with the, obviously Spawn is a superhero, Al Simmons is a hero, but it's baked in this horror element. I think it would be great. I think it would be like a fresh take on superhero films. I think Brightburn was a great example of doing that. I think that was a good movie. I didn't enjoy that movie. But will it happen? I don't know. I don't know. It depends. I mean, I'm sure at some point executives will be like, listen, I'm literally leaking money out my dick hole. What are we going to do? How do we shake things up? And then they're going to actually do it. I mean, Deadpool is a great property in which they've done some cool stuff with, but I don't think that's going to last. Deadpool 3 is probably going to be the last movie you see of that caliber, of that kind of gnarly humor, because I mean, it's just Disney. But as far as introducing more horror and seriousness, I think 100%. I think that would be a great idea. Again, look at if they do Constantine 2, I hope they have more horror element in it. I think it'd be great. I think Constantine 1, while it was corny and stuff, it was still fun. It was still good, and it had the horror element going. Not great, but it was still there. Blade, I think Blade could be a great horror movie. Spawn was to me as a kid reading Spawn, the comic books, and even watched the animated series on HBO, which is one of the greatest animated series of all time, was a horror show with just it happened to have a hero in it. But yeah, 100%. Good question, child. Thank you. Scrolling. Darth Damaria 808. I don't know. Darth Dono. Darth, just Darth. Do you think they should make a sequel to Prey? No. I was trying to do the Ace Ventura when nature calls, but it's like no. No, I don't think so. I think that what they should do with Predator is I think they should either reboot the series or get away from the prequel stuff and just get back to what makes Predator cool, which is like him hunting a big, beefy, strong dude and seeing where we go from there. I don't want to see a sequel to Prey. Prey was all right. I just don't want to see a sequel to it. I just think it was a one and done kind of thing, and I think a sequel to it is kind of like dragging the series down. I think at this point you got to get back on the big screen and you got to do something fancy. You got to do something sexy with the character.
Fucking agree with that so hard. People don't like it when you say that because everybody loves Prey so much, and
I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just a one and done.
Yeah, and yeah, I think big screen is the place for that to be for sure. They did hint at some pretty cool stuff at the end of that.
But, yeah, we're at Child of the Corn on 855.
855, sucking like a dick, lots of dick, and dicks of guys.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad I didn't have to. I swear to God, dude, I was so close. I thought I was like, I'm gonna have to go back upstairs and like get my phone really quick. I'm gonna have to reach over so no one sees my hand on the camera and pick up my phone and then text Mark and be like, I can't come back, dude. I'm literally I'm in diarrhea hell right now.
Child of the Corn, thanks, dude. He says, question from the last stream, 1987, I think might be the best year of film. Because we were talking about like what's the best year ever. Yeah, man, that's a deep one there. Check out the filmography, 100% Swim Fan, absolute gem, fucking A. Swim Fan's great, dude. Love Swim Fan. Made me realize that being a good athlete in high school would have crazy chicks pursue you.
That's true. Yeah, and Child of the Corn is a handsome motherfucker, and he's tall, and he's athletic, and he's got a lithe body. I've seen it. But 100%, you're right. I think Swim Fan explores that 1,000%. It was well ahead of its time as far as like how like often you see that where girls or even guys that get hyper obsessed with these athletes, and they start like doing like the stalky thing. But yeah, and 87 is a good year. I know that Monster Squad came out in 87. That's Nightmare on Elm Street. Was it 4 came out in 87? I think so. Or was it 88?
You could be right. Hang on, I'm gonna do a quick search here just to look at the main ones because let's see.
But yeah, as far as like if you have athletic talent, you got to be fighting that pussy off.
By the way, let me show you guys something real quick. By the way, water sex in that movie, it's great. You know, I mean, like when that's depicted the right way, it can do wonders.
But yeah, but that chick was hot, and I'd be like, I mean, I could have got worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that again, man. That was a classic DVD. Like everybody watched that on DVD. You know what I mean? It was right in the fucking wheelhouse. That I want to show you guys.
That was the movie I was gonna go see with the fucking ex that will not be named because it brings curse on your family if I were to say her name. I was supposed to go see that movie with her, and then I wound up because I got the showtime wrong. I think it was Austin Powers, Goldmember.
Well, it's probably smart because you would have just given her ideas and she would have been even worse.
She was already like that girl. I was like, oh
yeah. I want to show you guys something. If you're looking for like certain specific years of movies, yeah, we're definitely gonna watch that. I can't wait to get to Sexy Gyllenhaal. Hey, what's going on now? Yeah. But don't appreciate how she treated patty cakes, but you know, still, that's the other trailer we're gonna watch tonight too. Monkey Man, that's crazy. Stop switching the slides. I can't concentrate. So when we were talking about like looking up the movies and like specific years, this is the best way to do it.
Tom Ripley. What's that? Is that who's Ripley? Is like Ellen Ripley's brother?
I don't know.
I'm like literally focusing on every fucking slide.
I know.
Numi Rapace.
Rapace. I think it's Rapat. Maybe I've been saying it wrong. Anyways, go to IMDb. You go to all, right? You go down to advanced search, and then you go over here and you can put like whatever genre you want, horror, whatever.
You have to sign up. Do you have to sign up to do this?
No, anybody can do it on IMDb.
Oh.
You go to release date and then you put 0101 whatever the year is. So 1987 to 12/31 1987, and it gives you that whole year of those movies, and it does them by popularity. So eventually you'll get down to a point where you're like the 500s, so it's like, all right, nobody's ever seen these movies. But and then you also click, so you don't get a bunch of other shit. You click movie. I always throw in TV movie just in case there's some badass ones there, and video. But then you click see results, and it gives you all those movies, so you know exactly what year you're searching in. Yeah. So 1987, you got Princess Bride, Hope and I don't know what the fuck Hope and Glory is. Lost Boys, another big one.
Full Metal Jacket,
RoboCop, Running Man.
Nah, that's not that good.
Dirty Dancing. You don't like Dirty Dancing? I like Dirty Dancing.
No, it's all right. It's my kind of film. Predator, yes.
That's fucking great. Untouchables kicks ass. Spaceballs.
Adventure, yes. Mannequin's good. Can't
Yeah,
Buy Me
dude,
Love's good.
Mannequin's awesome.
I love Candy. Yeah, Hollywood, Masters of the Universe. I like it. I know it's
Yeah.
shit, but I love it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think it's overrated, but it's still good. Lethal Weapon's overrated. It sucks.
Hey, you shut your fucking mouth. I'll come over there.
What happened?
I'll stick 2 fingers in your throat.
Why don't you stick with my butt? You'll walk away for like not
stick with your butt and then your throat.
That's how I got to get out. If I'm ever in jail, I'm just gonna have diarrhea every day. No one's gonna touch me. Some Kind of Wonderful is actually really good. That by the way, look at that cover. That looks like the most unintriguing, or not like not unintriguing, but like something that you see it on. Like, I don't want to see that. It looks like a piece of shit movie. It's actually a really good movie.
I don't believe you. Never heard of
seen that movie?
No, I've never seen Empire of the Sun either, which actually looks
That's a good one.
dope.
Well, Hellraiser, obviously great. Wall Street, amazing.
Angel Heart's fucking weird, dude. That is a wild movie.
Beverly Hills Cop 2 is good. Not as good as the first, but it's still good.
I think I would actually take 2 over the first one myself. I think that might be my favorite one.
Go back to Lethal Weapon. I'm done with that.
Oh, dude, it's one of those ones we were talking about, like the sexy erotica thrillers. No way.
Covers were, and they only got more egregious in the 90s. They just got more and more obvious about the sex that was going to be in. That's how I picked my softcore porn when I was underage, when I was not 18, and I'd look at the covers like, that looks pretty fucking good. Let me see if there's a little lesbian action in the back, and sure enough,
that's Kevin Costner in there, right? He was in a bunch of those movies.
Yeah, if you had a big name actor like that, you weren't going to get anything good.
No, that's true. Yeah, Prince of Darkness.
I didn't like it. I didn't.
Overboard's fucking awesome.
Amazing.
Living Daylights is a pretty good Bond movie. Near Dark fucking rips.
No, Good Morning Vietnam, amazing. Evil Dead 2, amazing. Superman 4, I like it. It sucks, but it's still fun.
Dream Wars, that's a piece of shit.
You shut the fuck up. Why don't you go on Elm Street and live and see what happens?
Definitely the most overrated Freddy movie of all time. Everybody knows that.
Don't talk about Lethal Weapon that way.
Everybody always agrees with me.
3 Men and a Baby, no way. It's actually pretty good.
Over the top, fucking.
That's on the list that far down. Holy shit, that's an amazing movie.
It's under Maurice, whatever the fuck that dumb shit is.
Creep Show 2, not as good as the first one. All right, La Bamba is not bad, but I mean, I only watched La Bamba because our school class had to watch it.
Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity.
That sounds hot. Let's watch.
I'm gonna watch that tonight after I get done with the stream.
It's only an hour and 14 minutes long too, so it's a quick jerk.
Pretty fucking good, dude. Pretty fucking good. I still would put 1995, 94, 96.
Yeah, I think the late 90s.
Great.
I think the late 90s have just got too many big blockbusters in it. I mean, it just like every year, every movie that came out like in the 96, 97, 98 range was fucking amazing. Like, they were all huge movies. Mars Attacks, Independence Day, all that shit. Like, it was crazy.
I think you've just given me a boner, Child of the Corn, but also I gotta turn my fan. I'm getting hot in here. I think I'm dying. Oh yeah, that's a good one. You guys see my bald spot? Is that nice? Is that a good angle for you?
I loved it. It looked like a helipad.
Why don't you land your balls on it?
I can't say anything. Look at my Count Dracula hair. It doesn't matter.
No, you just gave me a really good idea, child. It's for the next time we do Friday Night Fights after we get done with the 90s.
We haven't done those in a while.
Yeah. By the way, the next stream, unless some big news comes out, will be the top 10 of 92. But we should do that. Would be fun to take 2 movie years and put them against each other. Do it Friday Night Fight style. That was a good time. I like it.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Here.
I like it a lot.
Joe Valentine says, what you guys do is truly amazing. The people and families you touch, mine included, in such a positive way is great. Kudos to you guys. You deserve it. You're amazing.
Thank you, Joe. Man, that's really nice of you, dude. Like, thank you. I thought there was going to be an insult somewhere buried in that comment, but there was none. It was just pure and nice. It's like a Tony Robbins wrapped up gift with a bow on top. I really appreciate that.
Especially when he started talking about touching families and whatnot. I was like, oh, here we go. Rabbit, here we go. As Dak Prescott would say.
You guys have touched families in so many ways that, like, in the way that you made them fucking sick. That 2 individuals like you have even a slight platform to run your dirty cock mouths. I'm like, oh, but he was really sweet. Thank you, Joe. That's really nice of you.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Love you, dude. That's fucking nice, man. Adrian Ybarra says Hogan says he has 1 more left for the Royal Rumble tomorrow.
No, that's like sad, dude. That's sad, dude.
He's 70.
I know that's sad.
That aside, it's been one of the better pay-per-views due to the surprise aspect that lacks.
Yeah,
now.
but I'll tell you what, dude. I love all like Hulk Hogan's always gonna like give you that tingly feeling when you see him and like the music comes up. I am Maria. You're gonna hear it and you're like, fuck yeah, dude. And then he's gonna be hobbling down the fucking ramp with his fucking cane, and you're like, oh shit. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see it like this. And I feel bad for him, dude. I just watched his piece of fucking shit son got arrested for a DUI again. They just released the body cam footage. It's on what was it? Long Crime Network. You can watch it. I felt so fucking bad for him. He shows up with cane and all, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was clickbait title. They're like, Hulk Hogan shows up to try to get son out of DUI. He didn't say that at all. He's like, is he drunk? Is he wasted? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh. And he's like, he felt, you could just see the disappointment off of him. And he's like, I'd be in bed, brother. Like it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he was like, yeah, and then the guy was like, the cop's like, yeah, he's refusing breathalyzer. He's like, oh, he doesn't want to do it. Like, you know, he didn't try to get him out. He wasn't trying to flex on who I am and let my son go. But I felt so bad for him, dude. That guy's worked his ass off, and he's had some of the worst fucking luck ever in his private life. I think Hogan knows best is what really ruined his family. But either way, I don't want to. I don't want
joke.
Well, no, I know. I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see him doing that, man. I feel bad for him. I really wish that guy was like you ever see that movie Thunder in Paradise when he had the boat and he was just driving around and he was like having a good time? I wanted his life to end like that, where he just got in a fucking badass boat, had a really good looking girl, and they drove off in like a speedboat to some island where he lived like a king for the rest of his life. And that's it.
Yeah, like Napoleon.
Leave Hogan alone. Leave my Hogan alone.
Never. It's tough, dude, because I remember he did the WrestleMania a couple years ago, but he was just like announcing it, or he was like a hype man or some shit. And like people they weren't happy about it. They're like, get that fucking guy out of here because of the racial stuff. And because of the stuff, the Bubba's Love Sponge and all that, and like
the Bubba Love Sponge is bad in the dick thing, but I mean, it's racial. But you know, listen, at the end of the day, like he's an old guy. Like you've done your part. Like you know, the son's passed. Like you don't really need to keep doing it. Like
maybe
I don't
a money
know.
thing.
And yeah, look, his first piece of fucking shit son and his fucking daughter. Actually, Brooke. I've not even heard anything from her. Like I think her music fucking career died, and now she's like living somewhere with cats.
Once Eminem dissed her, I think it was over with. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to see it either, though. I'm right there with you. I mean, he owns that shop in Clearwater, Florida, which is a great place to vacation if you go there right time of year. But he has a store there, and you go in, and it's all like Hulk Hogan. Like you want a Hulk Hogan fucking diaper, it's in there, and it's got a big statue of him out front. Allegedly, he goes there because I think he lives.
No, he does. He goes like once or twice a week. I think he's a nice guy. I think he just like he said some stupid shit, and he's done some stupid things, and it got recorded, and he said things behind closed doors, and it got blasted all over social media. And that happens. I mean, if you're a celebrity of that caliber, you got to be careful with what you say. And he wasn't, obviously. But I saw him like do like this kid walked into a shop and he was dressed up as the Hulkster gear and stuff. He's like, "Let me tell you something, brother." And then he actually went along with like, "Who you talking to, Mean Gene?" Like it was cool. I mean, it was like he was interacting and having a good time with the fan, and he was dressed up in all the Hulk Hogan regalia. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's made bad decisions. And I mean, that's what happens. And I feel like the best decision he can make is just to retire peacefully from the limelight. But, obviously his son's a piece of shit that keeps him. What has his son done? You know what I mean? Like, he's done nothing for himself. He has made no name for himself. He relies on his daddy to, like, his name. Like, who the fuck cares about him? You know what I mean? And I feel so sorry for him that Hulk loves his kid so much, which he does. He shows up at his second DUI. The first DUI, he got his friend paralyzed. But that wasn't a big enough lesson for him. No, that wasn't a big enough lesson. He's still going to get drunk and fucking be driven. I mean, what point?
Yeah, I didn't know all that.
Like, yeah, dude, in 2007, him and his best friend in a race car, or 2008, he wrecked the fucking car. He was drunk as shit. His friend is paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, if you get back in a car drunk and drive after
that, you paralyzed your best friend. And you also, by the way, Hulk Hogan got civilly sued. The family sued him, and he lost. He had to pay him money. And then despite all that, no, because Hogan owned the fucking car.
Yeah.
And so despite all that, this dipshit's going to get in the fucking car and go drive drunk with 3 other people in the car.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a piece of shit right there for sure. Yeah, I don't want to see it, dude. I just don't want to see it either. And you know what? It's bad for WWE if he does it too. Because the biggest problem with WWE is like they need to find some fucking fresh, good talent. They cannot keep rely on the pop of like the Edge running back down and coming out of retirement again, or like all these old wrestlers coming back. It's nice when you do it, but like you got to have something to mix it with, man.
It was a moment in time. It worked for WCW back in the late 90s when they brought in the older wrestlers to boost up ratings for Monday Nitro, but they weren't really over the hill yet. So they still had some pop left to them. That was different, and it worked then. Again, it was a moment in time, and that's when there was 2 companies, Ted Turner's WCW competing directly with WWF. And that's when it was different. And that was when it was way better. What I would have done, and they had the perfect opportunity. I don't know why McMahon didn't do this. Remember that the last episode of Monday Nitro, it looked like it was on Raw. It looked like Shane McMahon was taking over and buying WCW, and he was going to be in direct control. I was like, dude, that would be a great story angle. You keep WCW alive, you keep Monday Nitro, but Shane McMahon runs it, and he's in direct opposition to Vince.
Vince already.
I know it's a story, but I'm just saying it would have been a great story.
Vince is already not running things anymore. He's
Yeah, I
backed
know.
out and but he's still running things behind the scenes. Like that was his way of knowing shit was coming. We talked about it while you were taking your hot poopy, but have you heard about the latest Vince McMahon stuff?
Did he touch somebody else? I don't know. Like it
No,
just
way
seems like
worse.
you turn around, it's like he grabbed someone's ding dong on an airplane, or he sucked on a girl's tit at a Waffle House.
All
What did he
that
do?
stuff makes sense. No, it's actual sex trafficking. Like he had one of the girls. He gave her a job at the WWD and then was basically passing her around and telling her to sleep.
Oh,
with
I heard
wrestlers
about
and
that.
shit.
She was a manager or something like that. That's an old. I thought that was an old story.
No, whatever this one was, it just came out and it's like it's pretty fucking bad because there's a lot of extra stuff that I don't know about
Does
that
she
I
have
haven't looked
proof?
into it enough. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna retro what we said allegedly because I'm not getting sued by Vince.
Yeah, it's always allegedly. It's everything
Yeah.
we say on this show is
Allegedly.
under
We're not
cloud of
getting sued.
allegedly.
It's like, Judge, I said allegedly.
Yeah,
Like,
I
let's
said
play
it
back their
twice.
video. Allegedly.
Yeah, I said it twice, 6 months ago, but I said it was a blanket statement. Everything we say is alleged. JD, hey, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate that, man. He says, "Hey, pretty ladies.
Hi.
I have returned from the depths of the abyss.
Oh,
Missed your
nice to
beautiful
see you.
faces. Good to see you. Happy birthday, Mr.
JD, and you left your floaties on. So nice to see you. It's good to see you, JD. It's been a minute. What you been doing, huh? Where you been? Whose dick you been sucking?
Let me smell your dick. I know it. I know I can spell it if I spell it. Hey, love you, buddy. It's good to see you again, man.
Good to see you, JD.
Andrew Morris, son of Zach Morris. Not many people know that, but he is a celebrity. Update: it didn't work. Currently looking for a second job.
You know what? You're currently looking for a new wife. That's what you should update your status there. Hashtag bless. He said he wanted Loomis. It was earlier when you were gone. He wanted Loomis to convince his wife to let him play video games when he got home from work. And then he said update didn't work. Currently looking for a second job.
Yeah, it's not never. Wife's
It's already
video games.
but yeah, I never got that. Like why girls get so like pissy when guys want to play their video games. Like what the fuck does it matter? Like you don't get mad at them for going to get their nails done or their hair did. You don't care. You don't care if they go out with a girl's day or whatever they do at spa treatments and shit. Like you just want to go out and scratch your balls and play some Madden or fucking Call of Duty pooty. Who cares? Let them do it. You work, you do things.
I live with 3 women, so basically, I have to argue these points daily on the regular fantasy football. Like I'll be playing FanDuel, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry that your pretend little fantasy football league's not going so well." And I'm like, "No, I was like, you don't understand. I'm not pretending I'm fucking Dan Marino. Like, oh, now Dan's gonna take the hike and he's gonna run 3 yards. It's like that's not what fantasy football is. It's a goddamn. You know what it is? It's competition. It's smarts. It's business acumen. There's an auction. You have to figure out its finances. You have to figure out how much money to give each player. This is important business shit that women just can't do it. So they don't.
I'm sorry. I'm interrupting your time pretending to be Kim Kardashian and have all the money when you go to the nail salon and you talk a bunch of shit and stuff about men. I'm sorry I'm interrupting that time. Yeah, I'm sure it's really important.
Dare say something about Tay Tay. I'm kidding, by the way. That was all a joke. Lee the Machine Bowers, is she listening? She was. No sex in the champagne room. Everyone knows that. Lee the Machine Bowers. Thanks so much, buddy. Hey, Loomis, does Smith's Grove got any employment openings? I can help you take Michael down.
Now I can look at you wearing a Ninja Turtle shirt. No, you can't. Don't talk to me about taking Michael down. Shut up. The only thing you can take down is a cheesy pizza like Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't you dare talk about Michael Myers. I could take him down wearing your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt. If you had a G.I. Joe shirt on, I might consider your application. Right now, Lee, stop being on here and asking for a job. It's called Indeed.com. Use it. Internet. Google.
You said the whole thing you can take down is cheesy pizza.
Because of Michelangelo, dude.
Gary, I love Stallone, but I think I have to get with his 3 daughters and then run like fuck.
Dude, they are hot though. You're not lying. I felt I almost said
they look too much like Stallone for me.
No, I was trying to be like one of those like new kids. I was like, no cap. You ain't lying. No cap.
True.
And then I caught myself. I was like, you're almost 40. Act like it. But no, they are hot though. They are hot.
I can't remember what they look like, but I do remember seeing way too much Stallone in that face.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you get to fuck Rocky, but she has boobs.
That's fair.
So I mean, it's kind of cool.
Hey, what are you doing back
You
there?
get that kind of Italian stallion fighting spirit with a vagina. What's wrong with
Hey, I told you no butt stuff.
I will tell you what, dude. Based on what they talk about, they said that he handles all their breakups. He does personally. Not either he texts them or calls them. Yeah, dude, did you not hear about like Sylvester
so fucking
Stallone
weird.
is actively involved in their dating life, like Sly is. So if you're a boyfriend and they don't like you anymore and they don't know how to break up with you and they don't want to talk to you, you're like, hey, yo, my daughter doesn't. I sound like fucking Razor Ramon.
Gazo
Hey,
says,
yo,
I gotta break your thumbs. I
it's
gotta
like
break your
I
thumbs.
listen. You just gotta move on down the road. It doesn't mean anything like bad's gonna come to you, but sometimes you gotta fall down and pick yourself up again. All right, just get away from my daughter.
Who are you to tell her?
Yeah,
who are you to tell her?
We're just like we just sound like a bunch of fat guys in a sub sandwich shop in New York.
Nothing is over.
Nothing is over. But no, yeah, that's they're hot though. They're extremely attractive, and it's like, well, it's the same thing for like look at Eminem's daughter. She's extremely attractive.
Whoa, hey,
too.
buddy, back it up, all right?
Fuck
Back it up. You
Fuck
will get
him.
a fucking song written on you.
Yeah,
so fast.
He's very scary with his bodyguards. Very scary man. fucking 5'8",
weird.
can't get on the Ferris wheel. Shut the fuck up and suck a dick. Hey, I can rap you out. No, I'm saying, but no, my point being is like his daughter's.
I'm gonna take you to the shelter Friday night. I'm gonna put you on stage like round. I'm gonna be your Mekhi Phifer.
I'd punch him so hard he'd go back to 8 Mile. No, seriously though. But his daughter is attractive. But imagine being like a guy trying to date her seriously.
No part in that, because and like everybody's like, well, no, I wouldn't want to do it. Like I wouldn't want to do that with Eminem's daughter because he would write a song about me, Stallone, beat my ass, all that stuff. None of that's the actual problem. The problem is that if a girl's dad is that fucking successful and that fucking talented at something,
standards.
You will never ever live up to that.
Well, never, especially if they have daughters. And like first up, if Eminem tried to write a diss track about me, I'd be honored. I'm like, you just blew our channel up like $1 billion, bro.
Yeah,
thank you. And I was like, and news for you, I'm deaf. So I can't even listen to your stupid diss track.
He come out in sign language it to you.
No, I'm like, thank you a lot for putting a diss track on me. It's just a joke, guys. God damn it. I would do it to make him feel bad, and he probably wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you? It's like, I'm blind. Oh shit!
I'm not gonna. There was a
don't.
No, it reminded me of another joke. I'm not gonna say it though. But all right.
God damn it! Thanks, Gary, for canceling our fucking channel.
It's fine. If Eminem give us a fucking diss track, it'd be great. Like, yeah, he's like, you would suck a dick just to beat me for a minute. Yeah, I would. So go ahead and shut us out.
Austin says Kim from Blair Witch 2 and Thorne from Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost can get it.
Kim, is that the red hair chick that got all nakeds?
But it doesn't matter because either of them, dude. That's either the goth or the red.
Well, if Kim's the one I'm thinking of for Blair Witch 2, she's the red hair chicks that gets all naked. She's like all into like, she definitely like works at Spencer's. And she brought her black candles and her personal Ouija board.
No, it's not the redhead. It's the other one.
But she's a witch though in the movie, right? Wasn't she like a practicing voodoo? Oh, it's that one. Yeah, she was the voodoo witch.
Yeah, man, that's my speed, pal. You can have
what's that band? I give in to you. I give in to you. That's who she looks like. She looks like that one of those chicks. I can't remember their name. Thorne. Oh, that's it. I can't do anime. I can't do cartoons. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I can't do it.
I can. Peter Griffin's wife. I've always had a thing for her. I don't know why.
I can't do it.
That's a weird thing. This girl, I don't like the cosplay because the black lipstick. It's way too. There's a Hitler situation going on there. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she looks like she would work like for intelligence for Nazis.
Yeah, but I'm with you on it. She got vampire teeth. She's got a guitar. I understand. I'm here for that, Austin.
I think if I had to pick one animated like female character that was actually attractive that you would do, I mean, I swear, April O'Neil from the Turtles.
That's a good one. But definitely, you're talking about the one from Mutant Mayhem, right? I know that. That's a fact. That's exactly who you meant.
Who?
Yeah, just say yes.
No, I meant the fuck no. I know who you're talking about. Fuck that shit.
Gotcha, bitch.
That bitch looked like she just got fresh out the M&M store in New York.
Wild Willie said Vince McMahon just resigned.
Oh,
that's that. I thought he already fucking resigned. Like how? Like no, I'm double resigning this time. I swear.
Wild Willie profile pic looks like he just found that out. He's
He's got
tweeting
the
it right
news-
now. I'm tweeting it.
Vince
No.
McMahon just
I
resigned.
thought he retired, and then I know he came back in some form or another. But I thought Triple H and his daughter was running it.
Don't fucking take a drink at the same time as me. Fucking Christ almighty. I thought that's what I thought. I thought they were too. Maybe he like double, triple resigned or some shit. Anyway, Lee the Machine. Hey, dude, you're too kind to us. We really appreciate
Hey,
you.
Lee,
man.
thank you, man.
In all seriousness, love you guys. Jay, we need a RoboCop versus Terminator to PS5 game. I'll be on 24/7.
Yeah, dude, I know that would be like I was telling Mike. Like I'm assuming you still haven't played RoboCop yet.
No, I haven't, but I took a step towards playing it today.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be great. You should take a step and get all the way in that
I'm
RoboCop
excited about it.
suit and get to.
I'm
it.
looking forward. I'm really
clean up the streets in old Detroit. But I will say, yeah, dude. I was telling Mike the last time how cool, because the company that made RoboCop is already working on a new game, and they've not released the IP. There was rumors that they're gonna redo Rambo because they did a Rambo game which was terrible, but maybe they could do it right. But there's huge possibility that they're going to do a RoboCop versus Terminator because it was such a popular Super Nintendo Sega Genesis game. Everyone loved that. They even make comic books and shit like that, graphic novels of that whole series. Yeah, dude, how badass would that be? That would be like who you'd have to pick. I think it would you would have to start as RoboCop. RoboCop's going to be the good guy because he's like a machine, but he still is human, so he maintains his humanity. Terminator is just a straight machine that just pretends to be human. So the good guy is obviously Alex Murphy. That would be an amazing, dude, imagine that. Imagine you as RoboCop, Skynet sends back a Terminator in old Detroit. John Connor shows up. RoboCop has to get involved somehow to protect John. That'd be fucking great. God damn, that'd be cool, man.
It would be. I still maintain RoboCop versus Terminator on SNES was fucking dope as shit. That was a great game.
I used to think that, and I used to rent it all the time, but it wasn't until recently that I got because I never had a Sega Genesis, but I got an emulator and I got to play the Sega Genesis version of RoboCop versus Terminator.
Sega Genesis sucks fucking dick.
No, dude, it was way better. Graphics were better. The sound was better. There was blood. It was fucking awesome.
I'm not into the console wars, but I was never a fan of Sega Genesis. This shit just never felt right
in
my hands. It was all big and bubbly and fucking.
Well, no, the controller was the Sega Genesis controller was weird, but I think they had they weren't afraid to fucking put their dicks out on the table and be like, "You want to lick?" Because they did Mortal Kombat and they showed the blood. Super Nintendo was the one was like, "Oh no, this is too much. Let's back off the blood. Okay, we can show big titties. We can't show a lot of blood."
That's true. It's weird how the world works there. But I'm with you, dude, and love you too, Lee. You're the fucking best, man. Lee. Tim fucking C. God damn it, Tim, you son of a fucking bitch.
God, dude, Tim, you handsome fuck.
I'm gonna come over your house, and here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna sit down on the couch. You're gonna get real comfortable. I'm gonna change into something comfortable. I'm gonna walk into the kitchen. I'm gonna make you whatever fucking sandwich you want because we owe you that. What kind of sandwich would you like me to make? I hope you didn't think it was going to be sexual. It's not like that.
That's why I turned away because I'm so goddamn embarrassed. Stop it!
You were turning away. Jay was bending over. That's what he was doing. He was getting ready to bend over.
No, me and Tim have things worked out. Don't hit on the guest.
Don't hit on the guests. Don't you dare fucking. Thank you, Tim, dude. We really appreciate it, dude.
Thank you, man.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? Roadhouse looks like the shit. Roadhouse looks like the shit. Can't wait for it. Be well, boys. Now, I've only heard two people. I've heard one person say it looks like fucking shit.
It looks bad. Oh man.
And I've heard one person say that it looks fucking awesome. That's you, Tim. And in honor of Tim and his most generous generosity, let's do it right now. Let's watch the fucking Roadhouse trailer together.
It looks like the shit. I thought I thought he was coming in with the negative hotness, and he was like, Roadhouse looks like shit. Can't wait for you guys to talk about it. And it was like, no, we liked it.
No, he said it looks like the shit. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna change. Tim's a lot younger than me. Okay. Don't use that new age language around me, okay? Don't you do it.
Can't handle it.
Hold on 1 second.
All right. Oh.
Dude, I'm so proud of myself. I thought
God didn't even hear me. Fucking midnight.
That's how I said it when I was on the toilet earlier. Like literally, the same sounds came out of my vocal
Oh,
cords.
shit,
But
that's what Jay does when Jay's on the toilet going, oh.
okay, what man doesn't do that when it feels so good coming out? Because
Oh,
it's the only time you can be vulnerable and not feel ashamed of yourself. You're like,
Jesus Christ. Fucking.
Oh, that was a big one. See,
I just turned around and that fucking dog was right in my fucking face.
that dog looks like it's going to be in the next Friday movie.
That's racist.
What did he ever do to you, huh? Don't you hug my dog, yesterday?
Dude, I turned around. She was fucking right there. I took Thor for a walk today, and there's one house, and I always know this house when you get to the corner. They have these big fucking huge dogs, and there's like 7 of them, and they always like attack the fence, and they get their heads over, and they're like fucking trying to eat you. Yeah. And Thor decides that that's when he wants to smell every fucking blade of grass. So I'm just genuinely, it's an old crickety fence, and I'm just waiting on this fucking thing. Someday it's gonna come down, and I'm gonna get fucking eaten alive. And Thor's always like, I'm gonna fucking smell this grass until I fucking die. And I'm like pulling on him. But anyway, I'm walking by and it's all quiet and I forgot about it. And dude, that fucking dog's face was just sitting. It was just sitting with his big fucking head over the fence staring at me. And then I turned around and I saw it. He like barked at that moment. And I literally, I'm alone in the street. Dude, I jumped and I yelped. I went, Jesus, and like jumped. If anybody saw it, I would have been on TikTok. It was great.
That scene, what was it? Where the dog is like right here and he goes, nice teeth. He turns real slow and he's like, nice teeth. And then the dog is like chasing him right after.
I always wish I could be like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 3 when the big scary dogs and he like just gets on his back and pretends to be a dog. Dude, the dog like loves him.
I swear to God, they respect that shit. If you show weakness to a dog, if you show any kind of like fear, they smell that shit like it's like you're a hot chick with perfume on and they're gonna attack it. Like in a Jersey club, you gotta like walk in. You gotta show. We have a dog across the street that is like barks and screeches at everybody, and I didn't get because I'm like, oh, it's a puppy. I'm stupid, I know, but I was like, it's a puppy. And then I went over and I put my arms over the fence, and it's a pit bull, a pure pit bull, and I was like, oh, how you doing? You doing all right? And then I started doing that voice, and the dog was like. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like it was like licking my hands. It was like, oh, and I was like, and then I was like, oh yeah, you good, man. Oh, I like that. You got a big wiener. Like, and then my wife was like, oh, and then she's like, hello, and he was like, oh. Like it went off because she approached like too timid, and I was just like, I immediately stepped over and was like, well,
they can smell the menstruation.
I did some Slender Man. No, it's the desperation. It's the desperation and the need to be loved. That I guess they want to be loved too. So I was like, we're both strangers in the night that we pass each other.
You hear that, Rod? Now the whole station.
No, but I also did the sort of I was like, what did I do? And then they're like, oh, like it's like maybe it's a secret language of the dog. And I'm like, put it out, no.
Yeah, so you accidentally say something racist to it. Like
there's no racism in the Slender Man language. It doesn't even know what that.
It doesn't exist in our.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't know.
We don't have the dialect for
You're just a klutzer. You're just a
klutzer. What the fuck was I? Oh, I gotta change my battery. Hang on, I'm changing my battery.
Okay. The dildo is low. The vibrator, I mean. Are we caught up? I don't even know if we are. Oh, we are. Dogs don't bark like that, Jay. I know the ones that with diseases do. Don't you question me here, sir. You know what? I'm not gonna read the super chats because I'm just gonna go like this. Boom. I do like the nighttime that says dogs don't bark like that. I know this was like a mean dog though. I don't know. Maybe it was possessed by the hatred of Satan. Jared, this is all new and shit. So I didn't see all the new comments. Yeah, it's been like I always try to get like, listen, we love you guys to death. We really do. You guys have been so generous and so nice to us over the years, and especially tonight, you guys have been fucking awesome. But I try to get through the chats to talk to you live too, because we're never really caught up. And when I see stuff like I see stuff like dogs don't bark like that, Jay. that shit makes me fucking giggle. I giggle like a little schoolgirl. What? I do. It just makes me so fucking funny because I was like, I know I was an exaggerated form. It was an exaggerated dog bark. I was like, I don't know how to actually do a real like How does a vicious dog sound like?
Sorry, I'm not good at it.
Yeah,
I'll try harder next time.
Is that? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Connor, I beat old men in the bar. McGregor is in this.
Hang on, I'm not starting yet. Shut up! Stop it, Roadhouse. Stop it.
So this is exclusive to Prime, right?
Yeah, and actually, it's such a problem that the director of the movie, Doug Liman, actually boycotted the premiere of the movie. That Doug Liman and Jake Gyllenhaal allegedly went on Jeff Bezos's boat and screened the movie for Jeff Bezos in person to try to get him to convince them to change it to theatrical. He saw the movie and then he still didn't do it.
Yeah, as they were talking to him, he was probably lighting his fucking cigar with the $500 bills that he had in his hand and be like, why am I wasting my time with you actors? What do you want?
If Jake Gyllenhaal can't convince you to do something,
I'm sure Jeff Bezos was like, who? Oh yeah. You were really good in that Southpaw movie. I really hoped you got your kid back.
They allegedly, like, both Gyllenhaal and Lyman really believe in this movie and they think it shouldn't have been going straight to streaming, but here we are. Let's watch it. I have no idea what this is going to be.
I really believe in a debt-free college debt, and that's not gonna happen.
Fix that.
Yeah, Biden, can you help me out here? Like, I know you forget shit. Can you just forget to fucking about that debt?
All right, here we go. Sucking, fucking, and touching.
Before we start, do you have insurance? What?
Turn up a little bit. Hang on.
That's like Tom Hardy's brother.
Before we start, do you have insurance? What? Your coverage good? Like, you have dental? Oh, haha. Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you all right? What?
Whoa!
He smacked the
shit out of him.
Oh!
Yeah, double dragon that. I like
fight.
That was awesome.
Win?
No one ever wins a fight.
Shit.
It's from the original. Go ahead, shoot.
Oh, so he's like, okay, cool, man. So this is like a Southpaw sequel.
Take the Holiday Inn, pal.
I'll move it.
A friend of mine suggested I come
God
talk
damn,
to
he's
you.
still in shape.
I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys.
That's how you park.
Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele.
Oh, that's the.
Oh yeah, like
You
the
pay good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Well, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are.
yeah.
Elwood Dalton. Big fan, man.
That guy's got a knife under his shirt. You just take a big step back and pop me in the face.
That guy looks familiar.
Do it.
What the fuck is that? Damn, he's fast as shit though.
Guy's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then he'll haul off.
Woo!
Really interesting guy overall.
He got his ass kicked.
Graham
But
wants
he's
to take
pretty
the
cool.
roadhouse away from me. He wants to build some resort.
Where's
Actually,
Where's the
Florida,
Sam Elliott
people
character?
have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Sephiroth? What? Oh my god, yeah, this is how he really acts though. Like, he's not even acting. This is him. Where's the old man?
I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
Oh, that's a good tip.
That's a good line.
Let me
That's a good tip.
threaten me. Tell me
Felt
to get
good.
out of town.
I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby.
Don't you have like beef with Mayweather right now?
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go.
I'm having sex overload.
I mean, it's I like
A
it.
little aggressive around here.
Oh, that's some Lionheart shit going on.
Yeah, that was straight up Lionheart.
No, I just broke his arm.
I'll see you later. I'll see you later,
Dude.
Jake. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I like the fact, like, it feels just like an old school action movie. The plot is probably going to be very like basic. Which the Roadhouse, the original with Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott, was not like, Shakespearean in any way whatsoever. I will say I enjoyed what I saw, but where the fuck is, like, again, where's Sam Elliott? Like, where's the guy that he like his mentor? Where's he at?
He looks like he's about to smack him right in the dick.
Like, he looks like he's angrily gonna suck his dick. angrily sucking.
He's grabbing the
Like
lube. He's just
Conor
reaching for the
McGregor
lube.
is bringing his Scottish dick up, and he's gonna angrily suck it until the fucking Irishman comes out of it. Is he Irish? I don't know. Irish. I don't know. But yeah,
This is
dude,
a cool ass scene though. Like this is very fucking
Lionheart. It's
Yeah.
like Lionheart. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat type shit. I love the fucking Roadhouse sign. Hang on, I'm trying to find something. It's just important.
His body.
No, just give me a sec. Okay.
I mean, I don't know why did they put Jake Gyllenhaal on My Body? Why the fuck did that happen? Where AI is getting ridiculous right now. You guys listen. I work hard for that body every goddamn day. Every day. I go to the gym and I smell people all day to make a body like that happen. And they fucking thank you.
Oh, it's a I was just playing with this.
That's
Just a
fine.
fake knife.
You can continue.
a-
I mean, you were off camera.
Yeah.
I know. It's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker. The AI has got to a point right now where people can't even work out and look good like that. They have to put someone else's face on it. It's ridiculous.
It's upsetting.
I am absolutely going to sue Jake Gyllenhaal. But no, like literally, it looks
Gotcha,
like a cool.
bitch.
It looks like a cool movie. It looks like a cool movie, and I definitely going to check it out, and watch it. We're going to review it. I think that what we should do is wait for the premiere and just do a commentary together. That's what we should do.
The night it comes out, like I'll do it on Amazon. I'd be down for that. That would be fun.
Like do it the night it comes out, and then we can't do a live stream. I guess we could do a live stream, but you guys would literally, you're not going to see us. You just see us reacting to it.
Yeah, I'm into it, dude. I'm really into it. The only thing I really don't like is, and it's there is bias in this because I really hate the motherfucker, but like, I thought McGregor seemed terrible. Like,
well, he's not an actor. I'll give it. He's not an actor.
But maybe they shouldn't have cast him. You know what I mean? Like maybe cast anyone other than a guy who assaults old men at bars. And
he's an asshole. He's an asshole, and so was the guy in the fucking original one.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, yeah, but the guy in the original was an actor though. Like he was acting.
I know, but he had a very punchable face, and Conor McGregor has got a very punchable face. He looks like a complete dickhead that would get mad that he's too short to ride the fucking Ferris wheel and then smack his wife. But no, but you know, at the end of the day, yeah, Conor McGregor is whatever. I think Conor McGregor is a joke. I always have. I think he's a short man with a little dick, and he's got a tiny man dick syndrome. But either way, yes, he's done some great things in the UFC. I'm not going to take away, his accomplishments. So they probably wanted to have that, like the fact that it's a martial arts type, in some way movie. Then that's why they cast him. I think it looks good though. I think, like the Roadhouse original is the Roadhouse original, but it's not a bad follow up. It's not a bad redo.
I'm with Danny Rolling on this, by the way. Scott Adkins as the bad guy would have been better, and you're putting an actual martial artist. I'm not that he's
listen, everyone loved the Atkins diet back when it came out, but I don't know if he's the right choice. But no, I know. Yeah, maybe so. I'm not saying that Conor McGregor was the end all be all of the choices, but maybe it was on a limited budget. I don't know. And they got him, and he wanted to be a part of it because they were doing like some UFC stuff. And I think that's probably what happened because they're showing UFC. That Jake Gyllenhaal was a former UFC fighter.
All I'm saying is I'm afraid it's going to ruin the movie for me, which would suck because it looks cool.
Well, I don't like him personally. I'll just overlook his bad acting. I've seen movies with shitty actors before and just overlooked it.
Yeah, but to be fair though, like the villain in a movie like this is really important. Like Bolo Young, fucking.
But who was the real villain? It's not the guy that ripped. It's not the guy that Patrick Swayze ripped the. It's not that guy. It's the guy that owned the.
It's the old man, right?
It's the old man. So we didn't see him.
And then I like that they did flip that back around, by the way. They had the guy going in the bar and calling for him instead. There was a bunch of throwbacks to the original movie in there, but you're right. Where's the fucking
maybe he's in it. Maybe they just didn't show him. I don't know. I want like, dude, like, and it doesn't like it's not needed. I want it because it feels complete. I want an old man with a big gray beard that's awesome and badass, and that he's like the mentor. The guy that's been like in the shit for a while, that's running this bar, and that he gets Jake Gyllenhaal a job, and then like there's like this mutual respect thing going on. I want all that. I want that. And if it's not there, I'm just gonna be a little disappointed. But I think it should be there. Sam Elliott's always over. Is he not overlooked in Roadhouse? He's always overlooked because everyone's like talking about Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
but Sam Elliott was a badass too.
Yeah, but women watch for Sam Elliott. Like
I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That motherfucker like smells like leather oil.
Yeah, I will forever be jealous of that beard and just everything. But like, here's my prediction. I do have a prediction. Sam Elliott's still around. He's still acting. He's doing Yellowstone.
No way.
I think Surprise
way.
cameo. Surprise cameo. Sam Elliott shows up as a character in
He's
this
too
movie.
fucking old, and it would be too meta.
He's still
It'd be-
acting.
I know, but it would just wouldn't make sense for him to show up in Roadhouse.
Why don't you just suck a dick?
What if it was?
All right.
What if it was fucking?
Why don't you put a dick between two pieces of fucking bread, call it a fucking Jimmy John sandwich, and just fucking eat it?
Why don't you give me a challenge before like
What you
throwing
can
down
say.
like it's not like a huge deal. Like, what do you mean?
Okay.
Doesn't everyone do that when they wake up from their morning rituals? They like suck a dick with some hoagie bread.
Run it through the garden.
I mean, run it through the garden with some.
Run it
I
through
like
the
some dick
garden.
cheese, please. Thank you.
But I
mean,
want
like,
to see it though. I'm
What
excited.
if who would you get? Who would you cast as an older, wizened, like badass that was instructing in the ways of the dragon to Jake Gyllenhaal in Roadhouse? Because he can't be like he can't
Arnold.
be. No, I'm saying like I was gonna say the stipulation he can't be like that. He can't be like a Hulk Hogan like 1970 Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
that
so he's got to be the same frame.
Like,
same
he's gotta
look,
be
same
like-
feel.
Hugh Jackman, I think could work.
Hugh Jackman would be a great choice for that. to be
Yeah.
honest. And I hate
You gotta
to
pick
agree with
you
but-
gotta pick someone that would make sense in it. Like it can't be like too old. Like Hugh Jackman's like what is he like mid 50s, late 50s?
Danny, I definitely disagree with that choice. I love Woody Harrelson, but you're thinking
He's too
like
old.
steaming, sexy, hot, fucking old dudes.
I think Hugh
like who's
Jackman
the
would
fucking
be.
hottest old dude you can think of right now.
I'm gonna go with Hugh Jackman. Final
Hugh Jackman's a
answer.
great one, and yeah, and
And he's
he'll
got a
still
great
be-
body, and he can rock the shit out of the beard. It's already
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to like my brain immediately went to George Clooney. Like, but if you got Clooney to get a little disheveled and to come in and be more Seth Gecko than Michael Clayton, like if you got that kind of Clooney to come in, maybe it would work. But I don't think he's not. He doesn't do that anymore.
You know,
But,
like as a bad guy, I swear to God, I know people are gonna be like, no, that doesn't work. I'm just saying, like, he's in good shape, and he kind of has the same body type as the original, which is like a slender yet firm, toned body with sweat dripping
That's
off of
a
it in the moonlight. Look at Michael
a
Fassbender.
skinny wiener, someone with a skinny wiener.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I can see it. He's like strangely attractive. Like he's not classically
Well,
attractive.
the guy in the original one was strangely attractive too.
Yeah, but he was
looked like,
really fucking hot.
yeah. Well, he definitely looked like a guy that like got rejected from the T-Birds from Greece, but he still was like sort of attractive.
Gerard Butler, 10 years ago, absolutely yes. I don't think
I'm telling you guys, Hugh Jackman, you cannot argue with me on this.
I'm trying to find a better one. I haven't come up with one yet. I do think George Clooney's a pretty good one, but
He's too old.
George Clooney's younger than Hugh Jackman.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Uh-uh.
I know.
You know him?
Yeah.
Well, I went to the Dairy Queen birthday of Hugh Jackman. I guarantee you.
I want to Google it. How old is George Clooney?
He's in his 60s, late 60s.
62 years old.
That's what I said, early 60s.
How old is Hugh Jackman?
Mid 50s.
55 years old. Okay. 7 years though.
Fuck
7
yeah,
years.
dude.
7
And he
years?
looks good as fuck, dude.
Okay, here. How about this question? How old was fucking what's his name? Sam Elliott. How old was Sam Elliott
In Roadhouse,
in
55.
Roadhouse?
I guarantee you 55 or 58.
Elliott plays a man old enough to be Swayze's father in Roadhouse.
Oh,
In reality, he is 4 years old
Well,
in
that
that
man's
movie.
had a hard life.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you're telling me that Sam Elliott in the original Roadhouse, I'm going to be 40 in February, was 4 years older than me? What the fuck, dude? That guy has seen some shit. That guy looks like he's been through World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Desert Storm, all rolled into one. All rolled into one.
If you guys don't know why we're so fucking horny for Sam Elliott in Roadhouse, I'm just going to share this with you now for those who aren't fucking
He's
with it.
He's amazing, dude.
Look at this
that shit.
fucking golden
That's
god of a
amazing.
man.
No, right there. Do that one right there. The GIF. Go to the GIF.
The GIF. This one here.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Woo!
I just went from 6 to midnight, man. Look at that.
Woo!
Imagine if that was a
Done.
con. Imagine
Yeah,
if that was
I
a
could beat
condom
you
in
at
his
darts.
mouth.
I could beat you at darts. Like that. That guy right there just stole your girl
Holy-
with one look.
Oh,
That
yeah.
guy right there,
It's
when
over,
you walked
buddy.
in that bar and he did that, if he's looking at your girl across the bar and he does that shit, I mean, you're going home single.
Yeah, he's still got. I mean, he doesn't look bad, man. Like he's still
Yeah,
handsome.
No, dude, he looks like that fucking what was it, Dr. Seuss character, the platypus thing.
But he could show up as like a granddad or something. Like, yeah, I bet Sam Elliott makes an appearance in that movie. I bet he fucking does.
But dude, it's so weird. If you look at Sam Elliott
Look at
in
this
that,
motherfucker right here. He was like Dr. Disrespect.
yeah, dude, no, yeah, he kind of does, kind of. He looks like he's listening. Carry on, wayward son. But no, I will say about Sam Elliott. If you look at Patrick Swayze, was like a powerhouse sex icon
Dude.
when they cast him, right?
Do your best.
And
Do your best, fucking Sam Elliott, real quick. Do your best, fucking.
Okay, it was like I walk around this town and people. Hold on.
No, give me the hair through the fingers. That's what I want. I don't want the impression. I just want
No,
the sexy.
I'm not.
Just
because
smolder.
I put firm like hairspray in my hair today. Like that shit took
You
a
got
long time. I'm not doing it. Yeah, you have great hair on top. I don't.
Gray hair.
No, you
I-
have great hair in the front.
No.
I don't. If I do that, it's just gonna be like I'm gonna look like I'm selling a box of fucking Count Chocula to people.
It's
I'm
in
not
the
doing
look
that.
in the face.
No, dude, it's not. It's like if they see like that big old fucking Count Chocula hairline, they're like, no, that's out.
I just wanted to put it in my spank bank.
No,
for later. All right, thanks for nothing, pal.
Thanks for nothing. Did you do it? Put it on your
tried.
face and do it.
I said I wanted to put it in my spank bank for later. That's why I wanted you to do it. It
No,
was for
dude,
me personally.
I'd rather put it in my not embarrassed spank bank later.
Oh, it was a good run.
I gotta go pee though.
first.
I gotta go pee.
I said first. I
No,
said
no, you
first.
didn't,
I
dude.
said it first. Nah.
Dude, I told you I had diarrhea. I might have
All
another
right,
one.
go. All right.
I'll be right back. I really might do. I'll
So
keep
try
you
not to
updated.
fucking suck any dick on the way to the park.
I'll do it. Okay.
Hey, shut the fuck up, JT Customs. I'm just kidding, buddy. Oh, now it's all fucking ruined. See, I ruined my hair. That's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to fuck my head up. I'll shave this fucking thing right now. Oh, god damn it. Diarrhea, cha cha cha. You're absolutely right. I think I'm gonna put up a poll though. Time to put up a poll. Sorry. Not that. There's YouTube rules. No, I'm gonna put up a poll on the channel, and I want to know what you guys think about it. So let's make that poll, and you guys can give us your thoughts on the fucking goddamn trailer that we just watched. Oh, look, we're demonetized. How does it happen? I don't know why. We don't say anything inappropriate ever on this fucking channel. The fucking piece of shit. It's the goddamn politicians and fucking children. Not the fucking I meant like the children watching. Stop watch. We don't ever say anything inappropriate. God. Okay, I'm putting up the poll right now. What did you think of Enhance? What did you think of the Roadhouse trailer? Welcome to Reading with Dad. Liked it, loved it, and I actually killed my cat over it. No, that's too confusing. Some people may have actually done that. I hate it and want to kill. No, we can't kill things. I'm just going to put hate it. How about that? Liked it, loved it, hated it. That covers the spectrum of emotion, right? He told me to forcibly insert the fear and love card into my anus. Funniest part of that scene is when the dad goes, he fucking laughs because she's a psycho bitch and everybody hates her. Yeah, that pulls up. That was really stupid how long it took me to do that, and I apologize. Let's do what you guys are saying. Do you guys want to go? My mom's gonna have some chicken nuggets for dinner tonight. It's like, can I come over? No, it's just that you can't come. Thunderstorm 99 says, wife betrayed me. She didn't cheat, but she did me cold. I'm ready to date again. Can I get some words of encouragement from Loomis, Chalice, and real life advice from Jay? That is well, I see why you guys are having trouble, Thunderstorm. You ask for too much. You ask for a fucking lot. All right. That's like a fucking 3-part Dr. Phil special with different angles and like camera shots and fucking fireworks and everything. I'm just kidding, buddy. Yeah, we'll do that when Jay comes back for sure. I hear him. He didn't shit his pants this fucking time. Here he comes. Hey, who's got clean underwear? This
Colon
fucking guy.
inspection comes back clear.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, dude, I was so happy though. Like, I'm glad that my wife didn't see it because when I walked into the toilet, like a couple of floaters were hanging in the, that hole. What's that hole called? Like it was poking
vagina?
out. Like, yeah, no, the hole in the toilet, like where you pee in, or that sucks down. It was like a couple of them were still poking out, like kids were like looking out for their Christmas presents. I'm glad that it pissed me off, dude. I was like, I flushed you hard, and you're still coming back. They were like demons.
You still don't fart in front of her either?
No, dude, not on purpose. But dude, like, I swear to God, I'm on. This happened like a day ago. I was like, our dog Buster. She was like, "Can you pick him up and put him on the bed?" And I was like, I was sleeping. I was like, "Yeah."
You guys aren't gonna fuck it, were you?
No, yeah, we were gonna do that like on my birthday.
You guys are gross.
I know.
Stop fucking your pets.
But no, so I picked it up and I farted because it was like
when you bent over.
No, when I picked him up, he's like a 91-pound dog, and I picked him up and I went because I like it. No. So
did you blame it on the dog? You sick fuck?
No. What I did. So she was standing right beside me when I did it, and I mean it was clear as day. Like every fucking like even crickets stopped chirping when I farted, and I was like. And I put him on the bed. I put him on the bed, and then I was like, "So when are you going to Walmart? Are you going to go right now?" Or like,
you tried to talk your way through.
Because she was going to the grocery store. She was going to Walmart to get groceries, and I was like, "So you going to go to Walmart now, or like when are you going to go?" Like, I don't know. Like, when when's that going to happen? And like, she didn't say anything for like 2 minutes. Like she was acting like she was on her phone, but she was trying to
your
laugh.
fart stink, dude. You're not getting away from.
No. This was like a clean fart. This was a clean bill of health.
Never.
And I know. I swear to God, this one was clean. But it was obvious that I did it. I was like, there was nothing I could do. So I ran like a kid, and I jumped back in the bed. I was like, "So when are you going to Walmart?" So, and then she didn't say anything about it. Like
the dog's like smelling your asshole.
But it was like, but it was really awkward because it felt like I had like just broke up with her. Like like how that weird heavy fog of war. Like if you think of like Gettysburg, like with all the fog of war and everything's silent, the casualties on the other side of that fog. I didn't know what and then she was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go here in a few minutes. It's like, yeah, that's good. It's good. And then you never spoke. I just didn't engage anymore.
That makes it so much more awkward. You should be like, I just farted. You know?
I didn't want to do that. I was gonna say like, oh, the goddamn floorboards are getting kind of loose.
That is going to be the reason I get divorced, because I fart in front of Katie all the time. Like I actually make a fun game out of it. Like I'll jump and like click my heels together and fart, or like, just to have a good time.
I wish I had that. I just don't. I can't do it.
Well, every time I got this thing going now where every single time for the past 15 years, I will fart and then blame it on whatever my surroundings are. I'll be like, where'd that damn duck go? Or I'll be like, oh man, this chair creaks. Or I'll be like, man, these floors suck. And it fucking makes her so goddamn mad. Like for some reason, like it clicks something in her brain. He's like, stop fucking, you made that joke every fucking 5 minutes for the past 15 fucking years. I'm like, where'd that duck go though?
I gotta go. You should fart next time. Be like, and they blame it on Maryland and the heroin. Where were the parents at?
I swear to God, I'm gonna do that. I swear to God.
That's what you should do. That'll mix it up.
I sit back with this back.
Yeah, just like, and they blame it on Maryland.
The shit needed to be.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, just go into the whole thing with it.
All right, before I go pee-pee, Thunderstorm says, wife betrayed me. She didn't cheat, but she did me cold. I'm ready to date again. Can I get some words of encouragement from Loomis, Chalice, and real advice from Jay? From the whole way around. I'll give you what Chalice would say about it. First off, you didn't provide enough details, like her phone number, her height, her pictures, and does she frequent the Journeyman's Bar on West 6th Avenue downtown. I go there and I will talk to her. And if you do get killed by mysterious wizards from another planet or a dangerous mask making company, I will meet her there and we will investigate your death together. We'll go to a hotel and she can bring her sister if she wants, if they want to talk. I'll need pictures of her as well. And we'll get to the bottom of this. So I'm going to have sex with her and we're going to do it in all the wrong ways, backwards. And not her sister. I wouldn't do that to you. Do you have a couple dollars I can borrow?
I knew he was going to ask for money. You see, this is what an asshole like him does.
I gotta pay
First
for
off-
the drinks.
Yeah, you know what? You pay for the drinks with your goddamn job. You pull a goddamn paycheck.
Yeah,
Listen here. Listen,
Way to
you
go.
know what she did? She stood in your way.
I gotta go.
And you got away from her, and that's good for you. Okay, obviously she's a piece of slut, and you know that's fine. She's a candy bar slut, and you got away from her. Good for you. Now move on. Stop whining. What are you doing? There's a lot of women in the world. I mean, what is it, like 4 or 5 billion women? You can find a better one. Fuck her. She's not worth the time or your trouble. And by the way, you know, asshole, not worth your time or trouble. Don't ask me questions like this. Okay, I deal with shit all the time. That's worse than this. All right. I one time saw Michael do a diarrhea in the corner of the sanatorium, and then he ate it like pudding. Okay, that's real trouble. Just move on. But for real though, that sucks that it happened though. Thunderstorm. Yeah, I don't know what your details are. You said she didn't cheat, but she did you dirty. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. Especially when you put a lot of trust and faith in somebody, and then they betray all that, and then you have to like, I mean, they take away all of that when they do you like that. And the best advice I can say is take some time to yourself and get yourself reoriented. Don't rush. You don't have to rush and try to go out and find another chick or anything like that. Just, you know, just kind of chill and be with yourself, be with your friends if you got them, hang out a little bit, and then, you know, eventually go out and get yourself you know, a girl if you want, or date around. There's a lot of options out there. It's not always just, you know, you don't have to just settle, you know, play the field, be careful, be smart, and you'll get over it. It'll happen. I mean, it sucks, dude. I mean, it really is. It's one of the worst fucking, like, betrayal, and like it's such a treasonous ass shit. You know, especially in a committed relationship, when it happens, it fucking blows, dude. It's awful. It literally feels like someone robbed your soul. But yeah, what I did, I relied on my friends, and I took some time, man. I took some time. I just had time for me, and then I was able to go out and do and date again, and that's all it is. Like, it'll just take some time, but you'll get over it. Trust me. She's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination, and you'll find someone better. You 100% will, and karma's a real thing, and it's going to come and bite her right in the vagina hole at some point. I promise. I gotta go find some. But thank you so much for your super chat. I forgot where we were. What the fuck, dude? Okay, wait a minute. There's that one. Am I? Ah! Okay, I got it. I found it. Okay. So yeah, I got you, Thunderstorm. Thank you so much. Good luck to you, my good sir. Cards 93, thank you, says Christian Bale with his beard and buff bod. Don't dare tempt me with a good time. But yeah, I mean, he could do it. I don't know though. Christian Bale as the wizened leader, able to give advice to the newer generation. I don't know. I don't see that. He could be a great bad guy. like the main bad guy in Roadhouse. I don't see him as the hotness of Sam Elliott. I still see Hugh Jackman, but thank you, Cards 93. Let me see. Let me keep going. Colton Candler. Thank you, Colton. Legend. I'm still going to watch it. I just wish it wasn't so jokey. McGregor sounds so over the top. True. I hope I'm wrong. Roadhouse is in my top 10 all time. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Conor McGregor, I wouldn't have cast him. I understand why they did. I understand the connection and the, you know, he's a big name in the UFC, and there's obviously UFC connections going on in the movie. So I understand why they did it, and it also hyped the movie up as well. But yeah, McGregor, He's not an actor. He's an asshole, but he's not an actor. So we'll see. But I'm with you. I'm gonna watch it too. I love the original Roadhouse. So I'm gonna give it a chance, but we'll see what happens. I don't like it though. I don't like what the McGregor character is, but anyway. Oh, we're caught up. Thank fucking God. Yeah, we are. Action says I gotta make it rain once. Well, you gotta get yourself one of those rain stick dance things. What are they called? Like, the Native Americans. I bought one a long time ago. They're like a long stick, and then they sound like water when you turn them one way or the other. They're like rain dance things. That's what you got to do. Holly Roxy says hopefully his part is smaller, like his wiener. Yes, we hope so. And I don't think it will be though. It looked like they were focusing a lot on him. I would say he shows up 45 minutes into the movie, and then he's not like he's a peripheral character, but he's definitely in the movie more than I want. And then the biggest and most impressive acting performance that he does is when they actually stage a UFC fight in the barn. Darth, I can't say your last name. I don't know. You think McGregor will get his throat ripped out? I hope so. I think that would be amazing. Why would Roadhouse has got so many memorable moments in it, and there's so many great lines. But yeah, I like as a kid and as an adult, one of the most distinct things I remember about that movie, and it was like, what the fuck? Because it came out of nowhere, is the fight by the creek with Patrick Swayze and that one dude that looks like a bad guy from a Double Dragon video game, and he just like, and he pulls that shit out, like his throat. Like I was like, what the shit? Like it was so gnarly. Lee says, I'm sorry, dude. I sent another super chat. It was missed. All right, hold on one second, dude. Thank you, man. I'm sorry. Let me see. Lee.
Fix it.
I'm trying to. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Lee. Thank you, dude. Oh, holy shit, dude. I'm sorry. You didn't have to send in the super chat to get us to notice. I would have. There's one game that needs a major upgrade and re-release, and that's Jaws. Jaws came out back in the PS2 days. That game needs to make a comeback. Yeah, I think I don't know if I played it, but I might have. I don't know. But yeah, I think a great Jaws game there's virtually none. There's virtually none.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, especially if you make it. I know that everybody wants to play as Jaws, which I definitely should be an option. But like, how do you make what they could do? They could make a Jaws game and make it like a survival horror. Kind of like Outlast or something like that, where it's very very focused on the survival horror aspects of the game itself, where you have to like navigate in some way, like the underground, like underwater thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? Figure they could do something with it to make it very like scary, super scary, to make your butthole clench when you hear that music. But yeah, I think, but I can't remember. Like, is the PS2 game that you're talking? Is that the one where it's like Ultimate Destruction? Like, where if you play as Jaws? I can't remember. It's been a long fucking time.
They need to bring back the fucking Jaws ride at Universal, man. That shit was awesome. Like, I know it's never talking about a game, but that ride was dope as shit.
Yeah,
like, we'd literally pop out of the water and there'd be fire and shit like that.
I was going to ask my wife to marry me there. Oh, how romantic!
You're the best, Lee. By the way, when I said fix it, I wasn't miming. I wasn't making fun of you. That was me telling Jay to fix it. God damn it, Jay.
I didn't say shit.
Fucking fix it.
Fix your life.
Did you get the captain, my captain? I didn't give you a timestamp when I left. So
I thought you'd done all these. No, okay,
no.
I didn't get this one.
No, I did not. Captain says, Michael J, happy Friday. When it comes to live streaming, how do you guys maintain a steady flow and avoid breaks in conversation? Cheers, guys.
Because we've known each other for 27 fucking thousand years. And so it just comes natural out. Oh, natural. Yeah. And we like to talk and hear ourselves think and talk.
Yeah, and also, yeah, you guys are a huge part of that too. Like, I saw some guy in here before complaining, like, "Oh, they out to the super chats." It's like, well, because you guys are so fucking good to us, and you guys, honestly, like, there's been so many of these live streams lately that, like, I used to try to think of these grand fucking schemes to do the shows, and sometimes I feel like it would get in the way of the show because you guys bring up such awesome topics and such fun conversation to talk about that it actually got in the way of the show. I felt like, so we're still doing those, but like, yeah, it's fucking, it really is like a huge part of it's just fucking you guys.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the captain, sometimes I look like your profile pic. Like sometimes I have nothing to say, and I'm like, you guys want to hear about my duty farts? Like I know, I feel like it's also one of those things. It's like we both have like ADD in some way or another, and like literally, it's like we think that you definitely want to hear about my diarrhea that I just had in the toilet.
I don't know why anybody watches this fucking show.
Like,
so it's hard to say.
It's like you guys definitely want to hear about that, so I'm going to share it because I have no filter to fucking not do it, and I feel like I should talk to you about it. But no, yeah, well, like again, I think the easiest thing is that me and Mike has been friends for over 20. I think it's been like 25 years or 26 years or something like that. So that makes it easy. So we've known each other for a long time. So the conversation really doesn't run dry, even though we can go over the same thing that we've talked about a million times before. We can always like mix it up or have fun with it. And again, like Mike said, you guys are the biggest part of that. It's really easy to just talk to you guys and have fun because you guys are all about having fun. We're all here to have fun, and you guys like reciprocate that when we're doing that. So that makes it easier. We're just very, very lucky to have a great crowd like you, a great community like you.
Fucking A, pal. Fucking A. I'll tell you this, whenever I have to do live streams by myself, like it's fucking awful because when I get done, like
when did you do a live stream by yourself, you son of a bitch?
I've done like 10 of them. Remember, you don't watch Scream movies because
those
it hurts your buns.
That shit. Yeah.
But like no, like dude, it's fucking hard because like you get done and then like I fucking like my lungs hurt because like continuously just not fucking stop talking. It's fucking awful. Like it really does take a lot more out of you. Michael Parton says biker mice, street sharks, extreme dinosaurs are fire. Street sharks. I fucking heard of that. What is that fucking from?
Is that are those like wasn't that a toy line? Street sharks?
Street sharks.
Street skarks.
Oh, it was a show. It was a 1994 show on
Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
They made toys of them, Street Sharks. I never watched it, but I think I remember the toys.
I'm kind of regretting not watching now because I kind of fucking want to. Gary, thanks, buddy. Says I could never be with a girl like that anyway because I would be too busy fanning over Stallone to spend time with her talking about his daughters. That's true.
100%. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Look, can I see the gloves?
Like, listen, I love spending time in you all day, but I would love to spend time with your dad.
Yeah.
What? I mean, it would be. I mean, you'd have to work it up after like a nice breakfast at Denny's. You know, after fucking her in your shitty apartment, and be like, "What if my apartment stink?" And then she'd you'd be like, she'd be like, "No." I'm like, "I'm just joking. That was what your dad said in that movie a long time ago." But you know what? I think we should do is I really want to meet your mom and dad. I think I want to pop the question.
It's not about him. Oh shit, your dad's Stallone. I had no idea. I couldn't tell by your face.
You just like make it up. Like I didn't know who you were. Like your guys set it up with my guy, and I didn't know who you were. You
would have to lie. You'd be like, "Oh, what's your dad?" So yeah, my dad's Sylvester Stallone. It's like, "Oh, who does he do music or something?"
You imagine if you had been dating her for a few months, and it was right around the Thanksgiving holiday, and she invited you over to their fucking Thanksgiving, and it was Stallone, and he was like, "I'm gonna cut the turkey, unless there's any objections," and then you were like, "No," and he's like, "You don't want to cut the turkey?" What are you like? And I'm like, and he's like, "You're not a man," and I'm like, "Yeah, you want me to?" He's like, "I'm just joking with you. Watch." And he goes, "I'm gonna cut the turkey like a man." And like, I'm like, if you want me to cut the fucking turkey, I will. And then he'd be like, like you were going to the kitchen or something, and he was in there like getting like some goddamn casserole, and he like passed him as you were getting a beer. He's like, "You just go to a man's kitchen, and you just get his beer, not even talk to him." I was gonna say I really love your movies, Mr. Stallone. Just call me Sly. Only pussies call me Mr. Stallone. You dating my daughter? Where you taking her after this? Like, where does she want to go? Dude, you can imagine the fucking fifth degree that you would get from Sylvester Stallone.
I don't want it. I want him to love me so bad, dude.
I know that's why you would try your best not to fuck it up. But if you like, imagine that scenario. You get up from the table after this awkward moment where he cut the turkey and he asked if anybody wanted to cut the turkey, and he looked at you and you're like, "No." He's like, "I guess a man needs to cut it." And you're like, "Okay, I guess he's looking at me." But then you wait for a minute, you eat your fucking scrambled eggs or whatever the fuck they're having.
Why the fuck are they eating scrambled eggs and turkey, man?
I mean, who the fuck knows? Like, there's
whose fucking vision is this?
Sylvester Stallone's got a weird family sometimes. I don't know. But I mean, and then you excuse yourself from the table and you go in there to get yourself a beer because your girlfriend's like, "Just go get you a beer. Stop being so weird. Jesus Christ, he loves everybody." and you're like, oh damn, and shut the fuck up. And then you go in there, and then he's sitting in there eating some casseroles like straight out of the fucking pan, not even with a plate, just eating it. And then you go to the kid and you look at him, you're like, oh my god, that's fucking Sylvester Stallone, dude, like literally a legend. And you're like, you go into the fridge and you open the fridge up and you get a beer, and it's like, so you're just gonna reach into a man's refrigerator without even talking to him? And
You
like,
would too. It seems like
what are you doing? I mean, what are you gonna do then? Like at that point, you've got fucking 5 seconds to impress him.
It would be awful. I actually don't want it. I don't want any part of that. It's too much stress for me. I would just like, I quit. Actually, I'm breaking it up with you. I don't want your dad to hate me, and I know your dad's gonna fucking hate me. Cars 93's got a good one.
I answered that one. I didn't like it.
I mean, you don't like that?
No, not over Hugh Jackman.
Oh, you just want your pick. All right. Don't be.
Oh my
selfish.
god.
Don't be fucking selfish.
Oh my
Stop being
god.
so- oh my god.
Oh my god, Ronnie.
Slow will be like, why not me? Why you try to say I couldn't play Sam Elliott? I gotta be it.
They said I couldn't read.
Hey, come here, come get your prize.
Dude, I say that now, dude. I say that now. Like I say that unironically. I say that like as like an actual thing. Like I picked it up. I tell April, I'm like, come get your prize. Like I try to be. She's
If
like,
you guys
"What?"
don't know what we're talking about, in Rocky 2, when they have an anniversary, he gets her like a bracelet. He's like, "Hey, come," he's like, "It's our anniversary." She's like, "Oh, it's early." He's like, "Yeah, but you know," he's like, "Come over here, come get your prize.
Come go,
Here's your prize."
No, he's like laying in bed. He's like, come open your prize. Come open your prize. Dude, I said that, and she was like, "What do you mean, fucking prize? Like, why are you arguing?"
Gold Gather, what's up, dude?
I watched that one. I did
well,
that
shut
one too.
fuck me in the fucking fuck.
I did
jar.
everything after what you've done.
Stick it in my Greg.
Mm.
Austin,
Oh,
baby.
I haven't got that one.
Yeah, what's up now?
Nothing. The sky.
Cool. When I was a kid, we had this oversized teddy bear. Our cat would do Law and Order SUV type crimes. Too.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
really nasty stuff.
Oh shit! Fucking don't bring that black light out.
Dude, the way that reads, it sounds like a monologue in an 80s movie. Like some guy just walks in the screen. He's like, "Hey man, when I was a kid, we had this oversized teddy bear. Our cat would do Law and Order SVU
sounds like-
crimes too. Real
it
nasty
sounds-
stuff."
You go no, go ahead and read the rest of it.
One time we had guests, and I said, "You want to see something cool?" And I plopped the bear in front of him.
No, I want to read it. Austin, I want to read it like Denzel Washington, because it sounds like a Denzel Washington line. I don't know why.
Oh, you do Denzel? I didn't know you like to get
I
wet,
don't
Jake.
do Denzel, but I feel like when I was a kid and we had this overstuffed teddy. No, hold on, let me do it again. Hold on. Where are you going to channel this from? Which movie? Which movie? Think about it.
Training Day.
Yeah, Training Day. When I was a kid, we had this oversized teddy bear. Our cat would do Law and Order SVU type crimes too, Jake. Real nasty stuff. One time we had guests and I said, "You want to see something cool?" And plop the bear in front of him.
Dude, what you
Smoke
just
crack.
did. What you just did. I don't think it sounded like Denzel, but it made me
It didn't. It was awful. I you gotta try new things in life. I don't know. I'm not like I can't do Denzel. Maybe if I watch the movies and repeated, you know what? The one line that everybody like, I can't do it.
Wait, I gotta show you this though. This is so fucked up. Not a lot of people remember this because it was not nearly as good as Anchorman 1. But when you were doing that, it reminded me of this.
Was the guy in the cowboy hat?
No. This is so fucked up, dude. I can't believe this was actually in a movie. It's so fucked up.
It's delicious.
I know what you're talking about, dude. I've seen the scene. Yeah.
You and Linda been dating?
Oh, it's all right. It's a logical question.
Oh shit, dude. It's so true though. It's
Houses
so
you
true.
love, but it burns very brightly, and it gets hot. And
Oh,
sweaty and
no.
stanky. There's some stank on my love.
What are you talking about?
Let's put it this way: I'd be busting nuts like a squirrel.
Oh no, we don't have conversations like that over dinner.
I'm addressing the white elephant in the room. I'm breaking down the barriers of race by assimilation. That's all I'm doing.
You're coming off like a jerk.
That's so true, dude. That's exactly what. Yep.
If you haven't noticed,
Wait,
we don't
wait.
converse like that.
Okay. Look at Big Papa down here. He's saying to himself, "Shit, look at this honky sitting at my table eating my food in my house, touching my daughter. I have touched your daughter. We have done things, Papa. You ain't gonna like. You ain't gonna like it none.
Oh my goodness.
Coming live from
Oh my God,
Terre
dude.
Haute, Indiana, with a big old dick and a fat wallet and a spleef the size of a baby arm, just looking for someone who wants to smoke it. Let's get some smoke going in this place, right?
This ain't no super fly. What is your problem?
Dude,
man?
Oh
Then
shit, dude. Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
it was.
understand
That's what it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to be that kind of man, but I guess it just came off like that. You know what I mean?
He said at the end, he goes, "Which one of you pipe hitting bitches wants to pass me?" the fucking hash?"
Dude, I gotta be fair. I gotta be honest.
Oh.
I'm a nerd as fuck, and I wouldn't know. Like, listen, I wouldn't know what the fucking
It gets so much worse than that too. Like I stopped.
I
at that
mean, you
time.
go and you sit down at a dinner table, and you're like, I don't know what to fucking do. I'm gonna try my best. And I gave it my shot, and I probably shouldn't have said what I said. I probably shouldn't have done what I did, but I did. And now we're here. You ever
He's
done
like,
that
I
shit
thought-
though?
he's
You
like, I
ever
thought
done
that went great.
like you try to adapt to the situation and you don't know obviously that you're being offensive or you're being like an asshole. You don't fucking realize it because you think you're trying to be like relatable. And obviously you're being offensive and you don't know you're being offensive, but you just change tone because that's how you survive out in the wilds. No, listen, dude, I swear to God in my life, I've changed. I've talked to groups of people depending on who they are. I've changed my personality and my
We all
fucking
do it,
tone.
dude.
Like
We
if
all
it's a
fucking do
if
it.
it's a redneck fucking guy,
Yeah.
if it's like the like a Mexican group of guys or black or gay or whatever, I change my shit all the time. Like it just I'm trying to be like
You don't
like
mean to.
I don't want to be like that fucking one. Like, look at that fucking goddamn no good racist motherfucker from Kentucky. I don't want to be like that. I've been outside karaoke talking to a bunch of people, and then all of a sudden I turn into fucking White Rabbit from 8 Mile, and they're like, "That's weird, man." Because I heard you when you came in, you sound like fucking Bookworm McJones, and now you sound like fucking White Rabbit. I'm like, yeah, dog,
I did-
that's just like
I
that's,
did-
like-
I-
that's
I'm
how
way
people
worse, dude.
perceive me, though. And I mean, I ain't like that though. Honest, no cap. I ain't like that. Straight up, 1000%. Put the dollar on the button. I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, next time I'm gonna get up there, I'm gonna do like fucking Snow in Forma. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Because I don't trust myself doing anything more than that. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. And then they're like laughing at me because like, look at this dumb shit. I mean, yeah,
I'm way worse with rednecks as the thing. Like whenever I talk to real country people, they're like outside looking at a truck, and I'm like, yeah, man, that damn carburetor just it don't do it. It just don't do it for me. And by the way, Trump 2024. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, Biden ain't gonna get done.
I do it.
Like, sir, this is a Wendy's.
I do it sometimes with like rednecks. Yeah, I can't. The rednecks thing when they were like, yeah, boy, I'll tell you what. Like last night, Jesus Christ, I was telling the wife, I'm like, I'm gonna go down to fucking O'Reilly's Auto Parts and go ahead and get me a brake light, and she was just giving me all sorts of hell because I didn't like her meatloaf. But you know how it is sometimes when you got a lady at home and you gotta tell her, I love your meatloaf, just so you can go out with the boys, you know. And you're like, whoo, I know all about it, man. Holy shit, did she let you go to O'Reilly's? Or what happened? Did you go down to the bar with your friends? Like, yeah, man, I went. Everybody does it. I don't give a fuck. You can lie your ass off, but everyone does it. It's like, and you know,
You slip
like,
right into it too.
Anchorman's not lying, or Ron Burgundy. He's like, you assimilate to try to make it more comfortable. Like he's a big white dude with a fucking obvious huge like comb over with a big mustachio.
Obviously, it's overdone, but that does happen. It does happen. We will have sex in your car again. It will happen. Michael Parton said, Jay, Jaws unleashed his flames, and you do eat people.
I like it.
Do you get to eat their dicks?
Alive, the movie.
No.
You guys ever seen Alive? Do you remember that movie, Alive?
Yeah, they
with,
ate each
Ethan
other.
Hawke. That was great. It was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a
They
good
eat
movie for
people.
sure. Lee, goddamn Lee.
Lee,
God
stop
damn,
it!
Lee. Shit. I'm just a guy from Terre Haute with a big old dick. Dude, thank you, Lee. He said, yes, Mike, the Jaws ride is badass. I live in South Florida. I was super sad and disappointed when Universal removed the Jaws ride. Hopefully, Universal reconsiders bringing it back. Jaws better than ever. Dude, yeah,
Yeah,
that
sure.
makes Jaws fucking badass. The Earthquake ride, fucking badass. I think that one's still there. At least it's like in
I
Gatlinburg.
think they
You can
took the
ride
King
Earthquake.
Kong one away too, didn't they?
And fucking King Kong, dude. King Kong was the fucking tits. Like you're hanging from a tram and actual King Kong's fucking moving around. Those were the best, man. And
Sounds
like,
I'm
I didn't,
fighting off my ex-wife when she's on a box of Frazia.
Dude, it was amazing. Like as a kid, I've always had a heights thing. I can't ride roller coasters. They scare the fuck out of me. My kid made me get on the roller coaster at fucking Malibu Jacks the other day. I about had a panic attack and died. But I love Universal Studios because of rides like that are just fun
I've never
and
been.
chill.
I've
Dude,
never
it's the
been,
best.
but I can't afford it. But I would say
I-
at the end of the
I
day,
haven't been
no,
since I
at
was
the
a
end of the day,
kid, so-
I mean, I figured like the Jaws ride and like the King Kong thing were like staples, you know, like protected by history kind of thing. Like those were always things that were going to be there no matter what. So even 50 years from now, when I can finally afford it with my Social Security to go to Universal Studio with my walker, it will still be there. And no, it's not. They said, fuck you. It's too offensive to sharks everywhere.
It just doesn't. Yeah, that's probably what it was. It's like that water is not.
I mean,
Multi-gendered
are we going to stereotype all sharks? There's so many different kinds.
Yeah, there's nice sharks out there. What the fuck?
There's like sledgehammer sharks. There's saltwater sharks. There's freshwater sharks. I gotta go pee. I gotta go let some fresh water out of my wiener hole.
All right.
Yeah, like-
Enjoy your pee. We'll do that trailers when you get back. We will do the trailers. We will have sex in your car again. It will happen. That was from Anchorman 2, by the way. I think it's funnier than people give it credit for. I really do, especially that scene. Christopher Sampson, fucking love you, dude. Thank you, man. Hey guys, I was working earlier. Popped in for a minute. I read that out of the corner of my eye, and I thought you were about to tell a poop story because you said popped in. It was like I was working earlier, took a poop. Things happened, ended up jacking off at work. No, I was working earlier, popped in for a minute, then had to go. You guys were talking about Candyman 2 poster and OJ and something about black skin. What has the stream been about since then? Absolutely nothing. All we've done is really talk about black skin, Chris. The entire fucking show, dude. I don't really know what someone asked earlier. How do you keep the conversation going? And whenever things go south, I'm like, let's go back to black skin, like the shades, the tones, all of it, you know. It's really, I'm writing a dissertation right now about personally. There has been, I think I accused Jay of fucking his dog. If you did miss that, Jay did fart in front of his wife on accident. Jay did have diarrhea mid-show. That happened as well. And also probably a lot of stuff about dicks. I asked Jay to eat a dick sandwich. We did talk about movies for about 12 to 14 seconds, somewhere in there. I think that about covers it. I jerked off to Jake Gyllenhaal, and yeah, I think that covers it, man. But yeah, hey, enjoy it. We'll leave the stream up for sure until they cancel us forever, and that will happen. So enjoy it while we've got it, boys. That's what I say in the bedroom too. Love you, Chris. You're the fucking best, dude. Lead up the shade. Stop it, you fucking fuck. You fucking fuck. Stop it, fuck. Sadly, Earthquake has gone too fast, and the Too Fast and Furious ride took it over. Oh my god. Even the Twister ride is gone. Dude, the Twister ride was fucking dope. I got to experience that. I mean, you just stand behind a fence and like watch them fucking create a tornado in your face. It was so fucking badass. Like, I don't even want to go now. You know what I mean? Like, it's be what, fucking a bunch of Harry Potter and Hulk shit. Like, that sucks. Oh, is the T2 ride still there? I wonder. And like they had the Honey I Shrunk the Kids ride. It was like 3D theater when like shit would like spray the back of your neck. Those were fun. The Back to the Future ride was dope because you sit in one of those theaters and like you go through the Texaco sign and you go through the dinosaur. Fucking Universal Studios rip, dude. And I hated fucking family vacations to amusement parks as a kid because I was the only one in the family who was really, really scared of like the fucking roller coasters and shit. So I'd have deep anxiety about it because I know those fuckers were going to make me go on it and I was going to cry the whole time and shit my pants. But like when we went to Universal Studios, I'm like, there's nothing scary here. A kid can be a fucking kid. Like I didn't have to be scared of fucking Elevator and all this dumb shit. I had the best time at those. I fucking miss them, man. I really do. That fucking sucks. There is an earthquake though in like Gatlinburg or one of those places that does the same thing where you sit in the tram. You're underground. For those who don't know, you actually get in a tram and an earthquake happens. Everything starts shaking. The floor opens up. A bunch of water gushes in. You might get sprayed with a little bit of water like SeaWorld, only they're not raping, you know, the whales. Because that's why everybody's mad at SeaWorld is because they're actually fucking the fish. I don't know if you guys saw the documentary Blackfish. Everyone knows they're the amphibian life in SeaWorld gets fucked by the crew. And that's why everyone's mad. They fuck them in their blowholes, which is disgusting. But no, there's water that hits you, and then opens up and a giant gas truck comes down and like a flame explodes and like you feel the heat from it. It's fucking badass. Thanks for the ride down memory lane, Lee, and the ride that I'm going to give you later.
Hot.
How did you pee?
Yeah.
Out of your butt this time, or
no? But I felt close to doing it again. Like I felt like I wasn't gonna get. Like I'm not gonna give into it.
Good. I'm proud of you.
I can't.
Hold it. Squeeze your legs together. Think about God.
But I could not do it earlier today. I couldn't. Earlier tonight.
Tiffany Hoffman, you can't have sex tonight now. You at least have to shower because you can't have sex after you poop.
Yeah, I wasn't like she's sleeping. She didn't care.
Oh, it's a perfect time.
Yeah.
Tiffany Hoffman, Vince McMahon is gone from the WWE. Yeah, we were talking about that, Tiffany. It's fucking crazy. Vince McMahon, he actually resigned. I thought he resigned like months ago, but apparently officially. That means he's guilty. I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know. I mean, did he resign because creatively he doesn't think he can bring anything more to the table, or is like pressure's coming in hot, dog? I gotta get out.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It does not look fucking good, Tiffany. Robin Barker, hey guys.
Hey, Robin.
Catching up with the Chucky show. I finished season 2 yesterday. Not as good as season 1, but still okay. Was wondering your thoughts on it, if you had any.
Did we watch season 2? I think we did. We watched
like 2 episodes and then we quit. We got tired and we started fucking instead.
Yeah. Chucky, I've never been a huge Chucky fan. Chucky is like listening to your wife tell you about something that she thinks was awesome that happened when she found out on Facebook that one of her best friends is a slut from high school, and she wants to tell you all about why she's a slut, and you lose interest after a while. You're like, yeah.
What?
So why don't you just say like, okay, it didn't happen to me.
Got the ass into that. I ADD'd out again and I caught the end.
No. I'm saying it's like listening to your wife tell you, like, you know, that friend of mine that I used to know in high school. Well, she turned out to be a big fucking slut. She went to jail. She wound up doing crack cocaine, and she got and all this stuff. And she drones on and on and on and on about how much of a slut her old friend was from high school. And you're like, I mean, yeah, I was interested at first, but now you're going into like chapter 3 and 4, and I don't care.
Do you have like the theatrical cut you could give me?
Yeah,
like, I don't need
I get the Cliff Notes. Yeah, I'm like,
oh, thanks so much, Robin. To answer your question, I watched like the first 3 episodes of season 2, have not gone back. Didn't hate it. I thought the human characters were getting really fucking boring and kind of annoying to me.
They were getting pretty. Well, I think they're also getting very like stereotypical and bland.
Yeah. So, but I was interested in what was going on with Chucky. So eventually I will, and I love Devin Sawa. So, Lee says, and T2 is gone too. God damn, they took fucking T2. The only ride still around is ET. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta have fucking ET.
I would love to do. Yeah, well, the T2 ride. It was so cool. They actually shot. I know that they got Arnold and
it's like sluts rule, man. I fucking love sluts.
Show, man. Show.
Sluts, dude.
You sound like if I had a Twitter, that would be like one of the hashtags on if I had a personal Twitter. Like sluts rule.
It's like if you're performing music for like for a group of people, and like there's one dude in the corner and he's not into it at all the entire time, but then like you just say one thing and he's like, sluts. I fucking love those.
That's what you do. If you were a stand-up comedian, you're just like, sluts, am I right?
Woo!
Yeah, fuck yeah, I got a standing ovation. But no, T2, the weird thing about, like, not weird, it was cool. Like the actual performance was like, I think James Cameron directed that, and they got Arnold and what's his name, the kid that played John Connor in T2. They filmed the whole segment. Edward Furlong. They filmed the whole segment for that. I would have loved just to have been a part of that. I would have loved to have been a part of that live show and Ghostbusters, the live show that they used to do, and Twister. I don't know if they still do Twister. I wanted to be a part of all that, but we missed out because I was broke. I didn't have the money to go. But that's all that shit seemed cool.
Yeah, dude, they really had something special there. And now, like I said, it's probably like Harry Potter and like the Hulk or like whatever. I don't know what rights they have.
I do. I think the only draw for me, I don't know. It's a Universal for the Galaxy's Edge for Star Wars. I would like to go there and like do the Millennium Falcon thing. I think that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you gotta sell your fucking kidney for that shit though. Like
no. That's only if you want to make a lightsaber, which I've already got a kidney donation in mind.
Oh, okay.
I want to do that. I want
Well,
to.
Disney's so expensive by itself. We thought about taking the kids. It's like I literally cannot. Like fuck.
Oh yeah, that's Disney World. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, that's Disney World. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you have to pick a fucking park and then like tell your kid like, listen, you're not gonna have a college education.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating drywall.
It's all gonna be sold off to yeah. And guess what? Your mom, she needed that operation, and
She's dead.
We forgo her operation just so you can experience Disney and Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking wild, dude, how expensive that is. And with the much money they have, they should be ashamed of themselves. DJ Dream Entertainment, new Patreon here, guys. Woo!
Hey, all right,
I'm just gonna
man.
admit to say,
Love
guys.
it.
Probably,
We're happy. We're always happy.
The
We're always
U is
happy.
really close to the A on the keyboard. Rest in peace, Kobe. 3 years today. Fuck, dude. Message on Patreon offering help you guys set up a Plex server. It'll change your life. I remember you saying that.
What the fuck is that?
I don't remember offhand, but I meant to look into that because it does sound interesting for sure. But the Kobe thing is rough for me, dude. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. That is definitely, undoubtedly. And who's the fucking celebrity that hit you guys the hardest when like they died? Kobe killed me, dude. Like I actually cried like multiple times over it, which I feel is kind of ashamed admitting. But me and my wife watched like the memoriam when like Shaq was talking and Michael Jordan was talking, dude. Bawled my eyes out like a baby. I fucking loved Kobe, dude. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. And to have him die so young and have one of his daughters have it happen with him, and he was such a good fucking dad by like all accounts, that shit fucking broke me, dude. It sucks, man.
Why didn't you ask me
Kobe.
who affected me? You didn't ask.
I forgot the part where that was my problem.
I forgot the part where I'm going to shove my dick in your mouth without your consent.
Duh. It's called a snack after the show.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to taste like a fucking Snapple. You're going to love
Sometimes we get so lonely because we're so far apart that Jay will just show me his dick in the video, and then I'll suck it like this. Like in that square, it'll be Jay's dick, and then
It's
over
not-
here, it'll be
it-
me just going,
It's not gay.
and then
It's not gay. It's not gay.
No, because it's virtual reality.
I mean, it's stupid if you guys think that.
We're practicing for hell.
I never had a celebrity death actually affect me, like where it was like, oh, you know, like I actually had like an emotional response to it. I do know like the most shocking ones are the ones like, holy shit, that actually happened. Michael Jackson dying was fucking crazy. Like it just because he always seemed, he just didn't seem like he would die that quick or that early. He was still young. Robin Williams was a big one. I remember Robin Williams. They said he died by suicide. That was a big one.
That was terrible. Yeah.
And then Bill Paxton, because I mean, it was such a freak fucking weird thing that he died on the. He was just getting a routine kind of surgery, I think, and he just died on the table. That's fucking. And John Ritter, John Ritter too, because John Ritter was such a nice guy. John Ritter was like he seemed like the biggest sweetheart of Hollywood.
Yeah. Someone called you out. They're like, how the fuck? D-Land said Harold Ramis had an effect on you, Jay.
First of all,
Harold Ramis had an effect on you.
First of all, I don't want to get into personal things right now. Okay. You can take a step back. Okay. We're not on a MySpace right now. Okay. Calm down. I'm not getting into this with you. Harold Ramis, you're right. I forgot Harold Ramis. Maybe I blocked it out, but Harold Ramis, but it didn't have Harold Ramis. I guess the reason why the other ones affected me so much is like they were just so sudden. You know what I mean? Like Robin Williams died of suicide, and he was like, you never thought like that guy. He always seemed like he was like so happy and so like together, and you know what I mean. And then Bill Paxton died of a freak operational mistake or whatever. And then Michael Jackson died of an overdose. Even Prince. Think of Prince. He died in front of a fucking elevator of an OD.
Yeah, dude, I think it's in the book that I got you. I think it's in there. He says it. Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about that. Arnold Schwarzenegger had an operation, and it's supposed to be a relatively routine heart operation or whatever.
Yeah.
But because of what happened to Bill Paxton, he demanded that they have a special team of doctors there in case anything went wrong. And it did. Like we almost lost Arnold to the same thing. The same thing that went wrong during Bill Paxton's operation went wrong during his. Yeah. And they had to like rush to save him, and he had to like do a bunch of rehabilitation or whatever. But had he not demanded because of what happened to Bill Paxton for those doctors to be there, we would have lost him as well. It's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously Kobe Bryant, him dying is tragic, and a freak accident with the helicopter crashing and shit, obviously, and his daughter. But yeah, like those kind of deaths, like, like generally speaking, if a celebrity dies of old age or they died of, whatever, like, it's kind of like, okay, well, it's like, it's just like a standard thing. I'm not saying that people dying is a standard thing, but you know what I mean. Like
Mm.
I didn't know him, but like there are certain deaths that happen in a certain such a way. Look at Anton Yelchin, for example. Dude, that guy
That's
had
sad
his
as
whole
fuck.
life ahead of him.
Yeah,
He had his
dude.
whole life, and you're talking about a freak accident. He got pinned by his car in front of his mailbox, and he died of asphyxiation
Yeah,
in
that's
his own
fucking
fucking
nuts.
driveway, dude. And Anton Yelchin, dude, to swear to God, on the Bible, dude, Anton Yelchin would have been a better Spider-Man than Tom Holland. 1,000%.
Hell yeah. I'm right there with you on that. I totes my goats agree with that statement. All right, we're running short on time, so I want to get to this trailer.
It better
This
be a
is,
sex trailer. I want to see a hot.
it's called Monkey Man, and it's just coming out.
Oh.
It's a Universal film,
Is
and
it a superhero movie?
no, it's directed by Dev Patel, and it's produced by Jordan Peele.
What is this? I mean, what is it? Is it a horror movie?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Well, let's
just
watch.
hold your fucking horses, Jay.
Let's get in there. Let's touch his taint.
Show me. All right, here we go. Second fucking touch. Monkey Man.
A lot of group sex going on there.
And you will find yourself.
Ooh, it's like a kickboxer vibe.
My mother used to tell me a story of a demon king.
Is this a fighting movie?
I don't know.
They brought fire
think it is.
terror to the land
Stop crying!
until they faced the protector of the people.
Oh, dude, I think it's like that. Like a Van Damme, old school 90s action.
There you are. You are a
That's
beast.
stupid. Take that shit off.
In this city, the rich don't see us as people.
Dude, it's like a lot. It's like
If you
fucking
did what one wants
kickboxer.
to do,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Anyone who forgets their place, it doesn't turn out well for them.
You don't say.
I'm getting Only God Forgives vibes.
If you can't handle that sort of stuff.
Oh,
What, dude? Oh my god. Yeah!
it's fucking nuts!
Every day, I've prayed for a way to
That
protect
dog's
the
gonna
weak.
die in the movie, and I fucking hate it.
John
I've
Wick.
got an answer to every prayer. I call her Nikki. Minaj, big
Ah.
bumper,
Looks
nice headlights.
like my first
Let's
car.
boogie.
When the battery dies, it's like. Oh, dude, this is badass. I like
I'm
it.
into it.
Dude, I was like buying it too. I thought it was gonna like come out the window.
You need to
This is
fight
wild.
for your mother, for all of us.
And there are
Dude, there's a lot of action in this. Cool.
Don't call me son.
You think I care about the Taj Mahal?
Ah,
It's time to remember who you are.
Man, dude. I love the
Kumite.
boxing. I love the ring thing.
Just one small ember.
That's a John Wick. That totally is a John Wick ripoff.
Burn down everything.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
that's what I say whenever someone takes off their shirt.
Ooh, I like that. Feel good. Okay. Jackie Chan School of Fuck You. I like that. I don't like that. That's kind of corny.
That was fucking awesome, dude.
Is that
Hell yeah.
is that like in theater?
Yeah.
That
Theatrical.
I'll be fair, it looks good, but it does look like that actually looks more like direct to Prime Video than Roadhouse did.
You really think so? I thought that was action packed as fuck, man. That was
Like,
big screen.
yeah,
all
there's a
over
lot
it.
of action in the other one too, but I feel like that one like actually looks like it was made for like streaming.
I disagree with you, you piece of shit. You
But it
just
looks
wanted to go
good.
spend
It looks good. I want to see it. I don't know. Dude.
John Wick mixed with fucking Lionheart and Kickboxer.
I want that. Like, dude, can we please get back to a resurgence of those types of movies?
Mhm.
Like back in the 90s, man, it was every other year or even every year you would get movies like that where it was just like a guy that some really bad, terrible shit happened to him, life happened, and then he has to fight his way back literally in some kind of like way. You know, and then there's some drama going on. He has sex with a girl, and then he finds out that his brother is the one that has organized all of this crime against him, and then he's going to take on the bad guys and then beat his brother at the end and maybe forgive him. I want movies like that, like stupid, like simple plotted movies. I don't need over shit. I don't need over analyzed like plot points. Just give me a very basic good guy versus the bad guy. We got to fight some people on the way. Give me that. I don't like the monkey masks. I think that's kind of stupid.
I feel like that's just like, I feel like that could be like maybe he starts as like a circuit fighter or something, and that was kind of his thing. That was like his gimmick, and maybe there's like a tie to it. I think that's just kind of tied into the name. That was fucking badass, man. Like again,
it looks really good.
You tell me there's a movie coming out. Dev Patel rocked the shit in that too. But you tell me there's a movie coming out that fucking mixes John Wick with goddamn Kickboxer Bloodsport. I'm fucking there.
Is that a Hollywood movie or is that a Bollywood movie?
It's Universal. It's coming out. Like it's coming out wide. It looks.
I mean, either way. I mean, it looks great. I mean, you guys know what we're talking about, right? Like back in the day, like the Lionhearts, the Kickboxers, the Under Siege, the Above the Laws, the Hard to Kill. What else? Bloodsport, whatever. You had multiple movies. The Perfect Weapon. You had movies that were coming out like almost all the time that were like, I mean, yeah, were they similar? Were they all the same? Yeah, they were, but they were like really enjoyable. You could turn your brain off and just watch a badass action extravaganza. I think John Wick was the last to do it. John Wick was the last to do it.
And that's a beautiful thing. Like you can't, I think that may be smart the way they did that, because like if you throw out just like an old school action movie right now, like the current audience may not get it. But like when you mix it in with something that's been popular like John Wick, and you throw in some new stuff to it, that could be fucking great, dude. That could be another fucking game changer like John Wick was for sure. I'm excited about that. I really want to see it. But two fucking good fighting movies coming out. I didn't know that was fun. I thought it was a horror movie.
I love them both. Holy shit, that was great.
Yeah, dude. The fucking action genre just got a nice little fucking finger in the bum, like a surprise. And I'm pumped.
A boost of adrenaline.
Austin says, I'm going to Vegas. Mostly going to be doing the slots. It's like, yeah,
you're going to lose your ass, bro. Save the $4.99. Holy shit, dude.
It's like, did you say sluts? Like, this old lady's really cool, Beavis.
Good luck, Austin. I mean, listen, if you win a little bit, if you win like $500, walk the fuck away. That's house money. You just won house money. You're always going to lose if you keep on playing. I've seen it all. Like I went to the casino with my dad a bunch back in the day, and you see it all the time. You see fucking people, they'll win like 2,000, 1,500, whatever, and they'll keep pumping in on the slots, and they have the weirdest reasons why this one's getting loose. This one's getting loose. Like my wife, this one's gonna spit out. This one's gonna spit out, and they spend every dime they had, because if you win on house money, walk away. Walk away.
The smartest thing I've heard about gambling is if you're going to be doing the slots. I don't recommend the slots because your money goes fast and it goes quick. But like, if you take money, you take the money you're going to spend. So say you take $200, put it in your right pocket. All right, whatever you win, you put in your fucking left pocket, and you do not touch it. You do not touch it. And when that $200 is gone, you leave, regardless of what's in the left pocket. And that's the way to do it, because they want you to spend your winnings. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it.
I will tell you, for me, I've won $100 in like 5 minutes, and it's the quickest way to do it. If you know how to play the game, blackjack, as long as if you go to a table and there's like two people, not like if you go to a table and there's you and two other people, play blackjack, put $20 down on blackjack's the easiest. When you don't want to play blackjack, I mean, yes, they use like 6 decks or 7 decks, I can't remember, and they mix it up. You don't want to play with a full group of people because you'll get dumbasses that are fucking drunk, and they'll have like a 17 and they'll fucking hit, and they'll take the queen that you need. They'll take the face card that you needed.
Yeah,
Like, you don't wanna
I
play
know
that
good
many.
math. I'm no good at math.
No,
I don't do
no,
blackjack.
no. It's. I swear to God, dude.
I get
if
it.
you-
I just
no,
don't.
no. It's the best. It's the quickest way to make money. You can literally make $100 off $20 in 5 minutes. In
Yeah.
5 fucking minutes, solid.
I like to I just like to sit down and play 2 and 4 raise Texas Hold'em, because like you could sit there for 3 hours, have yourself a ball, get drunk, have a good time, and you either lose or win about $150 to $200. And like that's the
It takes
best.
too
right?
long. It
Like,
just takes too long. Like I
right.
would
If
do
you
that.
need to make it big, but like I'd like to be in the casino and party.
I tried to tell I wanted me and Mike to go up with my brother and like try to get into like a $2,000 or a $5,000 pot. Like, because sometimes like we have we don't Kentucky doesn't have like a casino, but we could go to Indiana and they have a casino, and if they had like a $5,000 like Texas Hold'em pot, I mean, obviously we're cheating, and I'm saying this on camera, but if we went in together, and we like came out with like, because we're all three, we've all three known each other for 25 plus, we don't need like body shit we could just be like, like we could do like stupid faces, like,
swear at the poker
like
table.
they're like, I think they're cheating. Like, how do you tell? It's like that guy just went to him, and he just told him he had 2 aces. But see, they like we all three have our own language, so we go like,
I parked the Taurus in the
And then,
second parking lot.
like if someone gave me a card and like I had like if I had 2 kings on the turn, or not, but on the actual like the flop, and then I was like, I got like fucking 2 kings. I go,
and
and then Mike would be like,
oh,
Tim Charlie. And then he would fold because he's gonna win.
Big Jam and Not Tramer says, "Sup, boys? Have either of you seen the trailer for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? Looks like a badass game." I have not.
No, I've seen the teaser trailer where they just showed the map and the hat and the journal and the whip on the table. I mean, it's going to be a great game as far as like if they keep with the actual Indiana Jones canon, and Microsoft I think is producing it. And of course, like, when was the last time you played an Indiana Jones game? I think it was on NES. That was the last time I played like an Indiana Jones game. It was NES. But yeah, like I haven't seen. I didn't know they had a new trailer, but yeah, I've it's been shrouded in secrecy. But as long as they keep to the actual canon of Indiana Jones and they don't try to follow Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or that other piece of shit that came out later, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I you know that I don't have any interest in it, but I hope that the game's cool. I hope it's
Mike's
cool.
like, I have a Nintendo. I have a Nintendo.
Lee the Machine Bowers again says, "Speaking of Twister, do y'all think the new Twisters movie is going to be good?"
I think so.
Yes.
We haven't seen. Listen, it's been a hot minute since we've had any like natural disaster movies, and it was weird. In a moment, like there was a moment in time when there was like that was nothing but that was like coming out in the movie theater. There was Twister. There was Night of the Twisters. There was The Day After Tomorrow. There was all those movies that were coming out around that same time frame. And I mean, to be fair, I think that tornadoes, and we're biased because we live in a landlocked state, is the scariest fucking thing that could happen.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously hurricanes are awful and they're devastating, but to me, tornadoes, like, you can predict a hurricane and you know, way further in advance than you can a tornado. And I feel like one of the most significant things that, like in Twister, the original Twister with Bill Paxton, one of the scariest things, and it was so cool when they did it, when the F5 touches down and they're watching The Shining, and it was at night and they didn't know, and it just fucking happens. That's what's so fucking scary about tornadoes, dude. So yes, I think if they do it with care and they give attention to the fact that it could just strike at any moment, I think the remake will do good.
I got a good feeling about it, man, because you get a vibe about certain stuff. And even though we've got no trailer, not a lot about it or whatever, just what they've said about it so far, I think that like Jay said, we don't get tornado movies enough. And we grew up watching like those VHSs, like When Fury Strikes. And like we used to grow up watching those and just watching tornadoes and being all of them. I'm fucking fascinated with them too. I love tornado movies, mainly Twister. It's the fucking greatest. I will say this. It's one movie that if it's not fucking good, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm actually gonna be really butthurt if they
Yeah,
fucking do a
'cause
Twister sequel and it sucks shit. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Is it a sequel? I thought it was a remake.
Yeah, no, it's a sequel.
Oh shit, I don't know. Yeah,
But
well,
it's not connected really. It's like its own story.
That's scary. Well, like yeah, Twister was so impactful. Like
The remake, I
Cody,
think, would be fucking worse.
well, Cody, me, and Mike we wanted to be storm chasers.
Yeah.
Like, after the
Still
that's
do.
how impactful it was. So yeah, you don't
I
see
hope
it
it
too
fucking,
much.
I hope it fucking rules, man. Jacob, thank you so fucking much, dude. It's always good to see you holding your bass. Like I
Jacob!
wish you were holding my. Wait, no, there's people here. God, literally, I just finished the new Trio album. It fucking slaps. Matt's guitar work sounds so good, dude. I will say that for sure. The fucking guitar on that, and people give him shit for like they say he's playing kind of the same riff, but I just think that's the Alkaline Trio fucking sound, you know. And he mixes it up just enough. Can't wait to hear your thoughts, you too, Jay, because I didn't ask for your thoughts on Green Day. And I love Break and Hot for Preacher. Hell yeah, love y'all. Love you too, man. Have you listened to the new Alkaline Trio, Jay?
Yeah, I listened to it on my Spotify last week, and I got to be honest with you, I love Trio Alkaline way better. I just love them way better. I think Alkaline Trio is posers, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Trio Alkaline that came out in the early '80s have always been around, and I feel like they did a great album called "This Is Thunder, Hear Me Slap," and I think that was a great.
Cock and Ball 7, The Retrieval.
I swear to God, dude, that sounds like a song. I am Thunder, Hear Me Slap.
that sounds like a Nickelback song, or not Nickelback, but that sounds like a fucking Motley Crue. Like
yeah,
if they came out with a song
quick
today.
one and done. Like yeah, it sounds like something that would played at football games.
Yeah, if you asked AI to write a Motley Crue song, I am Thunder, Hear Me Slap. I did talk about it a little bit earlier in the show, dude. So I've only made my way through the album a couple times. The fucking video for Break is so Alkaline Trio, dude. It's so fucking good, and the lyrics and that shit are so fucking cool, and they just match with their whole vibe. I love it. Currently, right now, I feel like I'm the only person in the universe, but I like Is This Thing Cursed way better at the moment. But the songs, they all feel like really good deep cuts from an album. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's one of those weird albums. Like the singles were the best songs on the album, in my opinion. Like, I think Bad Time is so fucking good, and Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs is so fucking good, and Break is so fucking good. But like, I am enjoying it. I think it's great, and it feels like it's missing one like fast fucking go hard track that would really take it over the top. But again, I'm still pretty early in listening to it. I love every single song on it from what I've listened to so far. And the last song on it, I can't remember the name. It's fucking deep, dude. That's some dark shit. It reminds me of the Fire Festival song he wrote on the last album. But I fucking love it, dude. I love it. I'm seeing him in March. Can't fucking wait. I'm glad you're loving it too. It seems like I'm surprised, actually. I'm enjoying it. They've never done anything I don't like, though, to be honest. Like, This Addiction, I think that album fucking kicks ass. And most Trio fans fucking hate it. So when I looked online to see how people were reacting to this, I'm stoked for the band because it seems like everybody that's listened to it is fucking adoring it and in love with it. And that makes me so fucking happy. I got to listen to it more, though.
You guys are such posers, dude. I remember when Alkaline Trio was Alkaline Duos. Like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about. You guys don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Like, you're all talking about the trios. I'm thinking about the duos.
Tristan Littles, thanks, Jacob. Love you, dude. Tristan Little says, "Where does Four Brothers rank in Marky Mark's filmography?"
That's actually a good movie.
Pretty good.
It's up there. I think Four Brothers is actually. It's a. I don't think many people talk about it, but like they're all of different backgrounds and ethnicities, but they're still brothers. Like they were raised together, adopted together. It's not bad. It's a good movie.
That is a cool part of that story. I've only seen it like twice, maybe. I need to watch it again for sure. I do remember liking it and thinking it was good, but I'm looking at his filmography right now. He's been doing some really big dog shit. A lot of his movies lately have sucked big shit tits. But his classics, like if you had to go like top 5 Wahlberg, right? Like just in general.
Yeah.
And I won't go long with this or anything. I swear to God, I won't. But I would go. Remember The Gambler? The Gambler was actually pretty fucking good. Like it was depressing as shit.
Oh yeah.
Lone Survivor was all right. These are not. Pain and Gain was funny as fuck. Ted was funny. I'd go The Fighter would definitely be in the top 5. The other guys would be in the top 5 for me. Max Payne sucked fucking shit dicks. Wheel of the Night is underrated as shit. Invincible fucking underrated. That might go in the top 5.
Rockstar is number 1.
Rockstar's absolutely number 1. No question fucking about it. Three Kings was pretty good. The Planet of the Apes movies I thought sucked.
Fear's number 2. Fear's number 2.
Fear is absolutely on that fucking list.
It's number 2.
So,
It's got to be number 2.
yeah, I'd go. Yeah, I'm right there with you. So Rockstar, Fear, and then third, fourth, fifth, you'd go. I'd go probably.
I go
The Fighter.
Ted. I go Ted.
You go Ted over The Fighter.
I go the Fighter, and then Ted,
Go The Fighter, and then Ted, and then
and Father Stew.
You didn't even see Father Stew.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up.
swear to God, on my life, I watched it.
You probably did, you fucking weirdo.
What? Oh yeah, because I believe in God. Fuck me, right? Fuck me.
Did you watch Father Stew?
I swear to God, I did. I rented it. It was like $20, dude.
I'd go the other guys 4, and then 5. I'd go. No, fuck! I forgot about The Departed. You are not a fucking cop.
But he wasn't the main guy.
No, he wasn't. But Invincible is fucking.
Invincible's up there. I would actually put Invincible by number 5. Like Father Stew was fine, but it was not like. Like it was all right, but it wasn't.
Italian Job rocked the shit too. Italian Job's pretty good.
But who was more impressive in that movie, Mark Wahlberg or Norton?
Edward Norton.
Yeah,
Edward Norton for sure. If you guys are looking for a movie recommendation, Edward Norton and Robert De Niro in The Score, good fucking movie.
It's a good
underrated
movie.
ass fucking movie
yeah.
for sure. Devon. Hi, Studs.
Devon.
Been watching just a few months. I love it. Y'all like any pre-80s?
Good.
You guys like any pre-80s horror though? Never hear it really. Any favorite movies, actors from pre-80s?
We talk about Halloween all the time, Devon.
Yeah, I'm 78.
Devon. We also talk about Friday the 13th, Devon. We also talk about Black Christmas, Devon.
Friday the 13th was 81, Jay.
What? You need to calm down with your antics. Any pre-80s horror. Halloween.
Halloween.
Exorcist. The Exorcist.
The Exorcist 2.
Halloween.
Oh, that's good.
Exorcist. Halloween for sure.
The director's cut of Halloween.
Rosemary's Baby, not.
That was in there. Probably The
That
Changeling.
That's not 80s. Or that's not 70s. That's like 80s.
Why'd
Shut your fucking mouth.
Why'd you bring that
When
up?
is that? No, dude, listen.
In the Dark.
In the 70s,
Black Christmas.
there was only darkness.
I can't. I literally like.
No, you can say Friday the 13th.
That was 81, Jay. Friday the 13th was fucking 1981, Jay.
It was filmed in 1979.
God, how do you do it twice?
It was filmed in 1979. That's how I do it.
Everybody in the chat, do not fucking Google it and just rank other 70s movies so that we can steal them and act like we know.
Suspiria, not.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you, Jay.
That's what I said. I said Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm glad I came up with it.
That was weird that I just said it
over here
right before
someone
typed it. That's weird.
Yeah, Alice, Sweet Alice. That was fucked up. That was dark. God damn, that was a weird ass movie, man.
I feel like
Jaws.
Jaws. Yeah, The Exorcist.
Thanks, Mark.
But The Exorcist
I used to work with
was
Mark.
like what ended it all.
What's up, dude? What?
No, put him back up.
I said The Exorcist.
No, I said that's what. Okay, that's our list. Jaws, Alien. That's what we just said. Mark, why are you taking what we said and putting it in chat?
Stop stealing our ideas. Was Phantasm pre-80?
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, it was.
Shit, fuck. Friday the 13th. Oh, sorry. Friday the 13th was 1980. It's still not Savage JT Customs.
Listen, if you're getting called out by JT Customs, you really fucked up.
JT Customs calls us out. Carrie, that was good. Carrie, I will give you Carrie Benjamin. That's a fucking good one. Yeah. The Shining. Fucking Will.
We are fucking stupid.
Dude. I gotta show you something. No, I'll wait. I'll show you on the Patreon stream.
Okay.
Will, I got your fucking trophy, dude. It's fucking glorious.
Yeah, don't show it here.
I got the beer chugging trophy. I just got to get your name inscribed on it. Wait till you see the shit. It's fucking amazing.
So, guys, by the way,
stream's not this weekend. Got stuff going on. I'll give a date soon for sure. It's gonna be a little bit late. I apologize, but
if you guys sexies don't know, for Patreon, fucking son of a fuck hole. Shit! How did I not remember?
Shit, fuck, fart. Last house on the fucking left.
Oh my god, I didn't like
Psycho. Fuck you guys. You're Googling. Robin, you fucking
first
Googled
off,
it. Now you're
Robin.
Googling.
Okay, listen.
Stop it.
If you guys don't know, on the Patreon, as long as Dawn of the Dead, son of a fucking bitch, and Night of the Living Dead, the Amityville Horror. anyway, if you guys don't know, on the Patreon, we when we all get together, it's a really nice chill time. We talk about weird stuff. We have a great time. We have a drinking competition. As long as you're of age, to
It's just one beer.
participate. Yeah, it's one beer.
You make it
It's-
sound like
it's-
we're
it's a-
fucking
yeah, well, but
hawking goddamn fentanyl.
I don't know what they're doing. I drink a Jack Daniels bottle every night, and that's why I can't participate. But no, it's just one beer. It's a chugging competition. But anyway, you guys should join. It's really fun. And
Yeah.
apparently, Mike has made a championship belt or some kind of trophy that goes
I
to the
ordered
person that outchugs everybody else. That's number one. Anyway, it doesn't matter because guess what? Horror before
I'm
the 80s
gay.
suck dick. Don't you ever ask me that question again.
We love you fucking guys so fucking much. Thanks for an amazing stream. Thanks for being amazing people. We will see you next week. Pants off, lubed up, ready to go. 2 in the box.
Ready to go. We be hot and they be slow.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Bye.
gayer than I thought. Bye.
Love you so much. Jay always leaves and leaves me alone.